What's going on, Landy boy?
Not much. What's up with you, Tommy boy?
You're filming episode 29 of the podcast.
I again don't know any athletes who wear the number 29 as I would typically make my reference, but you know, we're one away from the next milestone. Pretty big.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, I have a person to go with number 29.
Hey, who's your person in mind?
Uh, Brock Lesnar, because at one point in time he was 29 years old.
Fantastic. You know who else was 29 years old at every point at some point in life?
Who?
Every person over the age of 29.
No way.
John Cena was 29 at some point. Roman Reigns was 29 at some point. Uh, yeah. And everybody was 29 at some point.
Speaking of people not yet halfway through their life, you want to know who I saw a high school yearbook photo of?
Who's that?
The Undertaker.
Yeah, he used to be a redhead.
Yeah, he doesn't look anything like he does in that picture.
Ooh, oh, have you
Same
ever
with
seen Mean Mark Callis?
No, I saw a picture of CM Punk from like fifth or sixth grade. It had to be because he was like a little kid, and this kid was like characteristic textbook dork, like skinny little head, little wireframe glasses. What the fuck?
This was the Undertaker when he first started wrestling.
That's actually him.
It was that's the Undertaker. That was before he started the Undertaker character. He was Mean Mark Callis.
I know he
His
went
real
by
name was
Mark
Mark
Callis.
Calloway.
Yeah, yeah, but
That was him. He was a ginger.
wow.
You know who Stone Cold is, right?
Yeah, yeah.
For anybody out of the loop, this is Stone Cold Steve Austin. This Texas Southern beer chugging bald, arrive, kick some people, raise all kinds of hell, and leave. Right, that was him.
Mm.
This is him when he first started. Hold on, the Ringmaster.
Damn.
Yeah, yeah. You ever seen Stone Cold with hair?
Dude, he looks like Bruce Willis.
I see it. I see it.
Yeah, and the one with the short hair, he literally looks like Bruce Willis in The Sixth Element.
There we go. That looks the most like Bruce Willis right there.
Yeah, that's straight up Sixth Element Bruce Willis.
Fun fact: this guy right here, Ted DiBiase, had a son named Ted DiBiase Jr. who was like in WWE back in like early 2010s, late 2000s,
Mm-hmm.
and he has now been arrested and he's been put in jail for one of the largest fraud operations in United States history.
I mean, he's like a Bernie Madoff type.
On yeah, Ted DiBiase Jr. This man right here. Uh, here we go. Misspent welfare funds. He looks like the kind of guy that would
Misappropriate some
misuse
welfare.
welfare money.
Yeah.
Kind of like Mr. Brett Favre, who had one of the biggest false check. I think it was false checks at least.
I didn't know that.
Things going on.
Wow.
Also, the leader for most interceptions thrown in NFL history.
Yeah, I knew he was quite a good player. So
He was definitely a quarterback. He threw a lot of interceptions. He threw to the wrong team a lot, but look at that smile.
that's the smile of someone who likes cashing fake checks.
That's a smile of somebody who's like, I don't care, I'm loaded anyway.
Mm-hmm. You know,
That's
I always heard about Vince McMahon, uh, charging people for stuff or like deducting from their paychecks after a fight, and I always just thought that was kind of like a show thing. Like he's like, don't do this or I'm gonna fine you. But then I was watching some interviews with the old wrestlers from when McMahon had like first got into WWE, and like he would really like take money out of their checks if they like used a chair the wrong way or like broke the script in any sort of way.
he fired a dude one time for smiling at him.
Yeah, yeah, you do crazy shit
You
like that.
ever
It'd be
heard that
like,
story?
you looked at the wrong
You ever
camera,
heard that story?
$500. Yeah, I saw.
You ever heard
Well,
that
I
story?
saw a YouTube short on it.
Talking about 2007, he was like walking to his limousine that was going to explode.
Hmm.
There's a guy smiling at him because I don't know why he got fired for it, but yeah, I believe it was all London.
Nah, I can't recall, but yeah, yeah. Vince is a crazy guy.
Yeah, Vince McMahon is he's one of the he's done some really 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 good things, and he's done some really 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 bad things.
Hmm. Yeah, he'd also
I feel like
he'd have some sort of a misconduct with a woman, and then he'd like fire her and then hire her back and write a storyline where he does that same thing to her in storyline. So if you look up Vince McMahon da 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 this wrestler, you just see that
yeah,
match instead of anything about him actually doing that to him.
I think the worst thing he ever did on TV wise was like telling Tori. I think Trish Stratus was telling Trish Stratus bark like a dog. Yeah, that entire segment's uncomfortable to watch.
Hmm.
I have to know you've seen that segment obviously. You know you saw the reel of it.
Yeah.
Now tell me what was more uncomfortable to watch: bark like a dog, or the entire cage match for Will Ospreay versus Kyle Fletcher? What was more uncomfortable?
Oh, uncomfortable? Definitely. What appears to be an 80-year-old man, because Vince does not look his age, telling a hot ass fucking wrestler to bark like a dog. 100%.
Probably
Like
in her like
it was.
probably who was in her 20s or 30s at the time, like
Yeah.
early 30s, late 20s.
I mean, it was not uncomfortable. It was like physically cringeworthy, not in like a bad cringe way, but in like a oh my fucking god kind of way. Watching that match.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
got away with
seeing
way
Vince,
too much.
seeing Vince straight up just like disrespect women, it's like, that's just fucking weird, man. Like
Bark like a dog.
he had a storyline where he wanted to get his daughter pregnant.
Yeah,
Yeah,
wrestling.
and then I was watching well, I started by seeing a few shorts of it, and then I ended up watching the whole interview, and it was the Undertaker. I forget when or exactly, but he was talking about him and Triple H going out to do a match, and he's like, "Well, I'm like the most vetted guy here, and you're the owner's stepson. If we do a few things in this match, he's not gonna find us." And then they got the checks, and they like almost owed Vince money for how many things were deducted off their checks.
Yeah, that. Thank God that era's over. I mean, sure, he was there for some of the greatest moments in wrestling history,
Hmm.
but he's still a pervert.
Yeah.
Wrestling, though.
Who's that? Who's that one black guy? It's like AJ Slice or something. Just forget his name.
There's AJ Styles,
Yeah,
but he's
yeah,
white.
no, it's
He's
like
white.
it's like two initials and then I think Slice at the end or something like that. Or fuck, I wish I could remember this guy's name. He's black. He's kind of skinny. He's got dreads. And during one WrestleMania, he put a ladder in the thing and like went up to like reach for the money in the bank, but it wasn't there. It's like a joke.
R-Truth.
R-Truth, yeah, him. I've been watching a lot.
Yeah,
of
R-Truth.
I've been watching a lot of
Oh, was that
R-Truth.
Royal Rumble?
Yeah, Royal Rumble.
Yeah, that was
yeah,
that
yeah.
Royal Rumble.
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of
That's
R-Truth. He's pretty cool.
He's like 50 something. He's still going. He has not aged in the past 20 years.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I'm genuine. Like he has not aged in the past 20 years. He looks the same in 2025 as he did probably in 2005.
Hmm. Yeah,
I
pretty
love
cool.
R-Truth. He's made like a comedy guy now, but he's incredible.
Hmm.
So good. He's a rapper too. So
I didn't know that.
you never watch an R-Truth match where he'll come out like rapping his own entrance music?
I've never seen him rapping. I didn't know he made the music.
I'm pretty sure he recorded his own intro song. I could be wrong.
I mean, I wouldn't
It
doubt
sounds
it.
like
He's
him.
black.
People over there, what's up? People over here, what's up?
And I
What's
still,
up?
I can't get over the way Jeff Hardy looks. I just, I see him in like an interview or like post fight. I'm like, that's not the same dude. You don't look like that in the ring.
You ever heard the I think it was Victory Road 2011 horror story from TNA wrestling from Jeff Hardy and Sting?
Perhaps.
So around this time, like I didn't mean for this whole episode to turn like a wrestling historian thing, but around that time, Jeff Hardy was really bad on substances and stuff. Like he was like that's when his substance abuse for that is like when it was like really really bad. So this is TNA Wrestling at the time, second biggest company in the country.
Yeah.
Sting goes out there first for his match, and he's just waiting in the ring. Jeff Hardy music starts playing. There's like a solid 30 or 40 seconds of Jeff Hardy's music playing. Jeff doesn't come out. He eventually comes like staggering out there. He just looks out of it, high off his mind on something. He gets into the ring, and like apparently something's wrong. So one of the guys who owns the company comes out there next, and like he whispers something in Sting's ear, like tells him apparently like end it for real, like get this over with.
Mm-hmm.
The match ends really quickly. The fans are mad about it. Jeff Hardy's just sitting in their corner, like after getting physically, like actually pinned, like out of kayfabe, just just has no clue what's going on, just like looking off into space.
Mm-hmm.
And then Sting has to just walk out and tells the fans he agrees that the match sucked.
No, I haven't seen that, but I'll definitely look into it.
I mean, I that's pretty much how it played out, but it's sad to watch.
I would bet it's real easy for pro wrestlers to get addicted to painkillers because they're going out there and just assaulting themselves for hours, and then like how nice it would be to pop a little Vicodin after that and feel like you're floating in a hot tub.
Yeah, I don't know what he was on, but there we go. Yeah, that's the face I was talking about. Whenever he was like sitting in the corner.
Oh yeah.
There's Sting at the time.
Now, WWE owns all the rights to TNA now, right?
They're still operating as two different companies. They just have a really, really strong working relationship. So NXT, the developmental territory for WWE, which is like where they go before they're on like Raw, SmackDown, pay-per-views and stuff. NXT has a relationship right now with TNA. Like TNA people come over to NXT and wrestle, and NXT people go over to WWE, NXT and wrestle and stuff.
So they both have like amateur leagues that cross over with each other, but the pro divisions, it's like their own thing.
Well, TNA is just its own thing; doesn't have any developmental going on. WWE is like the only major one that has a developmental territory in it, which even then is still technically WWE. Because NXT people go to WWE all the time, and WWE people still go to NXT all the time. NXT is WWE.
Okay.
It's just like a bunch of like younger talent and people coming in from different companies. That's where they go to like learn the WWE style before they transition to being like full time on, Raw, SmackDown and stuff.
Gotcha. Okay. Man,
Are you sure you understand?
I think I do.
It's a lot to take in all at once, but
yeah, not as much to take in as like all of the different territories in the Hulk Hogan era, or I guess like just before Hulk Hogan era.
Yeah, that was. Oh man, have I ever told you about the Dairy Queen incident?
No.
In the early '90s. Okay, so do you know who Jim Cornette is?
I do not.
Oh God, man, It helps a lot if you know who Jim Cornette is. He's been in wrestling since like the 70s or 80s. He started off as like a promoter, like he owned Smoky Mountain Wrestling, which was like around this territory here. It's based out of Knoxville.
Yeah.
They did shows in like Tennessee, Kentucky, Virginia, the Carolinas, stuff like that, right? Well, one time they actually ran a show in Leslie County, Kentucky, which is the county right next to where I grew up. Really tiny town. I mean, like, really tiny town of Hyden, Kentucky. Like, 300 people live in that town today.
Wow.
Anyway, they run a show out of Hyden, Kentucky, all right? And, if I can find the video of it. So Jim Cornette, anyway, he's, like, really famous. Like, he's, commentator. Like, not really commentator, but he makes, like, videos talking about wrestling. Even to this day. Like, he's been in it. He knows what he's talking about. One of the most genius men whenever it comes to wrestling. He was a manager. He was a promoter. He was all sort of things.
Mm-hmm.
He was the owner of Smoky Mountain Wrestling. Like, after a show one night in 1993, I think, 94. Him, Chris Jericho, and a bunch of other like hungry wrestlers after this late night show pack into this van, and one of the only places that was open after this show was a Dairy Queen. And
Okay.
I think it was Chris. I think it's Chris Jericho had a video recording thing from the back seat. And you can see how mad he gets.
Yeah, it's all true.
It's all
God,
true.
I got a whole van full of people.
Y'all, you ordered true? What's this? You guys got like 2 months worth of footage now from CCW. Yeah.
And you know those two double cheeseburgers were extra cheese only.
That's Cornette talking. Cornette is driving.
Extra cheese. Nothing else on it. We figured you'd have that already by the time we got up here. Didn't know what?
No, Cornette is from.
Or not.
No, Cornette's from the past guy.
We didn't want it fixed. Goddamn. Fucking idiot. Fucking comedy show. This was a fucking comedy bus to you.
That's
You know
Jericho.
what?
Let me tell you something. Don't touch the area. You won't get a damn thing.
Hey! Don't you like me to goddamn come from that fucking window?
There we go. That's Cornette getting out.
You fucking cunt.
Cornette is from Louisville.
Here we go.
So,
Hey! We ordered the damn shit because we're hungry, not because we wanted to fuck around, so don't cuss me, you fucking ugly bitch!
Maybe we've been taping. Yes.
We've been waiting 15 minutes to motherfucking line, you stupid son of a bitches, anyway! We order goddamn $30 worth of fucking food and sit here for 15 minutes and they don't even start fixing it till we get
back
up here?
when
Because they think we're fucking
$30 could
joking?
feed 6 people.
We've been sitting here 15 minutes.
Yeah.
They don't even start the order.
And that's the biggest thing that dates it.
Fucking little cunt.
Damn straight.
They didn't start a fucking thing.
I thought we were
Been sitting here
joking.
15 fucking minutes. Got to drive 200 fucking miles.
I thought we were joking.
God damn it.
So, this has become known now as the Dairy Queen incident. That Dairy Queen is still open to this day. Like a national landmark it should be. Apparently, there were 2 other restaurants inside the restaurant eating.
Memorial fan.
They started their trip to the next city. They
Well,
told
it started
stories they
too,
could
'cause
just
we got to
like
drive
see
175
Cornette.
miles. We sat here for 15
Eating
minutes
in.
for nothing. We ordered food and they won't even start fixing it. I can imagine you don't get many orders if they won't fix the food.
I told her when I started the order that I had a very big order.
You know we're gonna get some fucking spit in this shit. It's a fucking joke.
You could just hear the wrestlers in there saying like, we're getting some spit in this.
You should have had that on tape. What are you watching this for? You should have been taping that. No shit, that would have been perfect for the fucking SMW
I
blue.
love how Jericho's voice hasn't changed in 30 years.
Actually, yeah.
Is it running? Yeah. Was it running?
I got everything. Seriously?
Oh, God.
Seriously, you got it? Let's see.
I don't know like how much that goes on for a few more minutes.
Fireman carrying you around.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Hey man.
It's pretty funny.
But yeah, that's become known as the Dairy Queen incident in wrestling lore. It's one of my favorite stories, just 'cause it happened so close to where I'm from.
Yeah.
Somebody from my home state, Chris Jericho of all people, was in the van.
Well, if that's considered the Dairy Queen incident, let me tell you about the Crystal incident.
Oh boy!
So, I went to get some food at a Crystal's one time. If you don't know, in the north, you got White Castle. In the south, you got Crystal's. Same restaurant, same food, owned by the same company.
What is?
Yeah. It used to not be up until 7 or 8 years ago, I think, but now it's all just, it's the same thing, right? If you see a Crystal's, it's a White Castle. Now listen, the quote-unquote onions, the onion-flavored cabbage that they put on their burgers, is fucking nasty, alright? So, you know, I go up there, I'm like, hey, let me get 2 sliders, no onion. And the guy goes, okay, 2 sliders, no onion on it. Comes back, hands me my sliders. And they got onion on them. And now look, I hadn't eaten at this point in like a day, alright, because like, it was like 2 p.m. this day, and I hadn't eaten since dinner the last day. So I'm very hungry. And this guy hands me burgers with onions on them. Onions, fucking cabbage on them after I said no onions. And I just lost it on dude. I'm like, you fat fucking retard. You piece of fucking shit. You know there's onion on these burgers. I fucking hate you. I hope you fucking die. I started screaming at this guy. And he's just like, oh, okay. And then I just left. And then I started tweeting at Crystal about how much I hated that guy and I wanted to strangle him and how they better have fired him, because if not, I was going to go in and fire him myself. I don't know what happened to the guy, and they didn't respond to me, but yeah, that was my Crystal incident.
I love Crystal.
I hate Crystals. I'm never going back.
I love Crystal.
That was my first and only time. I'm never going back. Fuck Crystals.
We used to have one here where I live, but it closed down a few years ago.
Good.
And now it's a Petro's, and the only good thing from Petro's is the pulled pork nachos.
Better than
I'm not a
anything
chili
from
fan
Crystals.
at all. I hate chili. The nearest Crystal to me is now probably in Sevierville.
I hope it burns down.
That's words of Tommy Boy, not me.
Yeah, I hate Crystals. It's terrible.
Right. Anyway, I had a little game I wanted to play, Tommy Boy. All right.
Okay.
I could, this is you get to decide who's playing this. I could flex my knowledge, or we could test your, knowledge of obscure stuff.
Okay, so you didn't write these questions. Sorry. Let me pull it up here. What are we working with?
Every WWE champion. I've played this before. As you can tell, I have gotten a perfect score.
Gonna be
5 men. This isn't like every single individual ring, but this is 55 men who have won the WWE Championship. Now, I could show off and flex, how much I remember still, or we could see how much you know.
Okay, so real quick before we do that, I fear you may have a Wi-Fi problem because your audio is occasionally coming through fine, but your video is coming through at 1 picture per hour, roughly.
I am connected to the AT&T one from the downstairs, so I switch over to hotspot.
I'll leave that up to you, but yeah, just right now your video is like not coming through at all.
Okay, I'm gonna scroll, and whenever I give you the countdown, I'm gonna scroll. You're gonna tell me how long it takes for you to actually see the scroll go through. All right? I'm gonna scroll in 3, 2, 1. Okay, tell me when the yellow bar is off the screen.
That was pretty instant.
Okay, yellow bar should be back on screen.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll test this out for a few minutes, and then if it keeps running like pretty choppy, I'll switch over.
Okay.
But do you want to test your knowledge as 3 months of a wrestling fan, or do you want to see the knowledge of 10 years as a wrestling fan? It's either or.
Tell you what, we'll collaborate on like 85 through like 15, and then I can take like 16 onwards, and you can take everything before. Because you're probably gonna know the older ones, and I'm not.
I'm gonna know a lot of the older ones, so I'll just go ahead and get my Buddy Rogers, Bruno Sammartino, Pedro Morales, Ivan Koloff, out. Stan, no, not Hansen. It was Stan Stasiak. Stan Stasiak. And I think 77 was Iron Sheik. No, Sheik was 83. Hogan, Flair. Okay, Flair was later. Oops. I always forget these two right here. Those are like the first. That was like the first drum was Rogers, Sammartino, Koloff, Morales, Stasiak.
Yeah, I don't know any of these guys. Like my wrestling knowledge doesn't come in until like Hogan.
Bruno Sammartino held the champ. He was the second champion. He held the belt for like 7 or 8 years, consecutive, without losing it. 7, like 8. I think like 8 years. Oh, yeah, insane. I always forget who these two are. Like I had them at one point, but I don't know who they are anymore. And then you said you wanted to start in like what year?
Just like the mid '90s, sort of.
And Triple H. Who else do you want to put in? Just like I'll out names and I'll add them.
AJ Styles.
Yeah, AJ Styles won it in 2016.
Oh, wow, I didn't know it was that.
I don't feel like doing that. I do not feel.
What's
AJ Styles debuted in WWE in 2016. He didn't come to WWE until 2016.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, because I saw him in TNA, or I saw a match of him in TNA, like 10 years before that or something. Roman Reigns is going to be on there somewhere.
Yeah. You haven't called out your boy Lesnar yet.
I was just going to say Brock Lesnar, yeah. McMahon?
McMahon himself won it. McMahon won it in 1999.
Okay.
Rock, Big Show, Austin. A lot of people winning it back in the 90s.
Yeah, I think.
Rey Mysterio held it for like 2 hours in 2011.
Yeah. Let's see. I gotta think of wrestler names. I don't remember a lot of them. Yeah, we got The Rock.
I think who
John
won it in
Cena.
2020. I already got him. I literally forgot I already put him in there.
I can't see the top.
Go. Yeah, I can.
Perfect. Shawn Michaels?
What are you? Yeah, Shawn Michaels is a champion. Batista.
Bret Hart. I bet
I'm surprised you pulled that one out. Oh yeah, Andre the Giant.
Yeah, we got Flair. Oh, Randy Savage. I bet he's on here. Yeah.
I'm trying to leave a couple of these older ones blank so you can call them, see what you recognize, see who you get. Because like I said, I'm well aware of who a lot of these.
We mentioned Chris Jericho earlier.
Chris Jericho. Who was 06?
Would Bobby the Brain Heenan be on here? I doubt it.
Bobby Heenan was a manager.
Oh, I didn't know that. What about I always forget what Mick Foley's name was.
Mankind.
Yeah.
Whenever he won it.
Yeah.
That's a good pull. I met him.
If he's on there, Undertaker's probably on there. I don't know if we got him yet.
Yeah, Undertaker was. Kane.
Yo, is my boy Benoit on there?
Chris Benoit never won the WWE Championship. He won the other World Championship they had at the time. But the other two people in that triple threat we watched that one time did indeed win it. I never realized how little time this quiz gives you.
I mean, we're almost done,
I like some of these are slipping my mind.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
Uh, Rob Van Dam?
Van Damme had it, yeah.
Okay.
Good pull on Rob Van Dam. We'll start clearing some of these older ones out since you probably won't recognize their names, like Ultimate
No.
Warrior, Sergeant Slaughter.
I recognize the name Sergeant Slaughter, and I don't know who owns that name. I don't know who that belongs to or anything.
Backlund, he was, he was all right. Superstar Billy Graham was the one who held it before Backlund.
There are a couple on there.
On the other suggestions, Kurt Angle was obviously one of them. Love Kurt Angle.
Big black dude. Mark Henry.
Did Mark Henry? No, Mark Henry never held it.
Okay.
Kofi Kingston, Daniel Bryan.
I've got Randy Orton. Damn.
Speaking of Jeff Hardy, he won it.
Oh yeah, there we go. Should have guessed him.
Your favorite wrestler,
Sheamus? Oh, how did I forget Sheamus?
Miz, won it.
Yeah. See, I thought Roman Reigns in 2016 too, but I guess not.
And then Seth
Seth
Rollins and Dean
Yeah, Seth
Ambrose.
frickin' Rollins?
Yeah, and
Okay.
Dean Ambrose. Seth Rollins and
No,
Dean Ambrose both won it.
No, oh, I'm not gonna know these.
Oh man. Oh, I'd literally just play this match in a 2K's showcase mode. Yokozuna up 8 million cousins of The Rock. 96. What am I forgetting from 96? Sid. Psycho Sid.
Ah, okay. Yeah, we did it.
Historian, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
At the buzzer, at the shot clock. Average score is 60%. Lot of weird names on here. Probably should have never won the world championship, but it is what it is. Like Jinder Mahal, specifically Jinder Mahal.
Mhm.
In fact, he's the only guy on here who didn't deserve it. Hey, it is what it is. If you know, you know. Jinder Mahal kind of sucks.
You know what else sucks?
What's that?
So, I've been waiting to bring this up till now because I figured we could look at the map and figure it out. Okay, if you remember, the tickets we were going to buy for the WWE, there was like 3 next to each other and then a gap and then 1. Well, someone
Right.
bought 1 in the middle of the 2, so now it's like 1, a gap, 1, a gap, 1, a gap. So we can't get those seats anymore. Unless you want to sit a seat apart and maybe just negotiate with the guy.
Well, question is, are we taking Sean or not?
I have not even asked him. Yeah.
I mean, Sean probably like bring his girlfriend and then take a break after every match. You know,
Yeah, they'd be fucking in the bathroom in between every match.
I love
Just
Sean.
coming back,
Love you,
even
Sean, if you're
sweaty,
watching this.
smelling more like cum. Just be like, guys, stop.
If you're watching this, Sean, we love you. We're making these jokes out of love.
Yeah.
Let's.
Just like you take breaks out of love. So anyways, let's go look at some WWE. Oh, are you pulling it up?
I am pulling it up.
Okay.
Boy, I really hope my address doesn't get doxxed or anything on here.
We already figured out it can't.
Tickets. Friday, May 30th, 7:30 p.m. I don't know why it's saying instead of that's what time they go on air. But here's where we are. You know, this is the arena we're going to. I mean, they got these for 3 side by.
Yeah, you want to sit there?
Those are three each. Yeah, $325 each.
Okay.
That'd be $645 for 2 people to sit right there.
What about the two above them in 107?
Like those, we'll go like those two.
No,
Those
no,
two would
like
also
that,
be.
like above.
Those two would be $645. How did the price go up as we went up seats? Because that was $645. Those are.
I'm trying to look
Oh,
on
never
my
mind, they
phone
didn't.
And it won't pull. Bruh.
Look at these two right here.
That's what I was asking.
Okay, those two would also be $645.
Oh.
Every single seat in these, like the 2 best sections, already sold out. We have these 2 right here.
How much?
Those would be
It's
$702.
more? Those are worse seats.
No, because like you're technically like on the hard cam side, so you know that's where like a lot of the stuff's gonna be oriented to
Yeah.
when they're facing one of the sides on camera. The camera's gonna be facing this direction. Be a higher chance of being on TV.
Oh,
If you want to take sides, that's probably our best chance.
Okay, if you look at the section below where we were gonna sit, those tickets are $320 or $5 cheaper.
There's a singular ticket right here, smack in the middle of the ring.
In that strip of 5 below it,
It's going
though,
for $325.
I think I'm gonna get those.
Which one are you gonna get?
There's like the one with the 1 dot. It's the row under that.
Oh, they're sold out on Ticketmaster. It looks like.
No, like physically down, like the direction. What?
And where are you talking about?
Wait. It said it was $320. I put it in my cart. It's $325. How does that make sense?
Money, 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 money. Unless you want to go like on a budget and set the very top section for 117 combined.
I mean, I wish there
Then
was
you'll be
just more seats on
you'll be getting the
sale.
absolute you'll be getting the absolute worst view possible.
Yeah, see, I thought all these grayed out seats were going to go on sale at some point. Apparently, they
I
sold
think they're
out
already sold.
before the tickets even went on sale.
I mean, there's a couple really bad seats, but
I don't want bad seats. I want good seats. I want the best seats.
I mean the best seats are going to be the most expensive though. Can't even get front row.
I found some good ones. Section 118, like all the way at the front of wherever they're available.
Section 118.
It's
That's 111,
Something.
112, 113,
it's the like triangle one there.
like this.
Yeah, those are 120 a piece.
You get these 2 right here.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
And those 2 together would be $253 combined.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it could be.
Fucking I'm buying them. You good with that?
Sure.
Actually, I'm getting the ones on the left side, so it's like a few feet closer. But yeah,
Like these right here.
yeah, those two.
253. All right.
That or like that's technically closer to the ring than like the next three sections over, like to the right. But I think those seats have a more like straight on view. So
Uh-huh.
I don't know. What would you prefer? Oh, actually, hold on. Let me think. Alright, these right here. Ooh, section 116. They're actually cheaper, but you're looking straight at the ring, and they're like the same distance.
Really?
Yeah, look at those two up in the front. Those two right there.
29.
I kind of think that might be a better seat.
What's something like that be? Sometimes that's 229. You're getting also a head-on look at the ring.
Yeah.
You also still have these down here. Those are. Oh, never mind. That's $600.
Yeah. If it's half the price and we're like 15 feet farther away, well, I guess like 30 feet farther, it's just not too bad.
So. Yeah, section. What section is this?
Plus, you gotta think, it is actually closer to the ring than it looks here, because, you know, it's all stacked up instead of, you know, laid out.
I think something like that right there could work. I mean, it's whatever you want to do, though. There's a couple really good
I know
seats
which
in
ones
these
I'm
two
gonna get.
sections.
Oh, alright, I got them picked out.
All right, which one's we going to, Tommy boy?
Section, 116. We're gonna get seats, yeah. It's the sort of square one in between the two triangular ones.
And right here. So we'll be right there then?
Other side.
Or are we going to be on the other side?
Yeah.
That puts us at, yeah, 220. That's a pretty good price for about 2 hours of televised wrestling for WWE.
That is pretty damn good, yeah.
I mean, that's... Yeah, I like that. I like that. Alright.
Alright, yeah, done deal.
We are going to WWE then, unqualified fans.
Bro, guess what the service fee is, dog?
What's that? What is it?
$37.
Jesus. Hey, Game Time. Let's check out Game Time.
Yeah, I'm gonna check
Let's see
out
what Game
some
Time
other
costs.
apps and see what they're selling that for. I bet it's cheaper.
Let's go to Game Time. See if I can even get Game Time to register my internet existing.
I can't get them to pull up the map.
Yeah, Game Time's kind of broken.
Actually, it might be my Wi-Fi. Let me switch. Boom. Alright. Okay, I can see the numbers now. We're getting somewhere.
That's what I'm looking at as well.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not great.
Oh yeah, I love having 3 different views going on at once on my screen. Thank you, Game Time. let's see. 2 tickets. Pro. What section will be in?
Well, I'm looking at game time, and we might be able to get considerably closer. 20.
Okay, so you said section 116.
Yeah,
That's the view from section 115, if that tells you anything.
that's pretty good. Alright, let's see. What row? 26. Oh no, that's way too far. I'm looking around though. They got
Ooh. What do
got
you think about something like that for 178 each?
oh, we're looking at the same ones right now.
109, row 14.
Yeah. Nah, that's a worse price than. No, I can get those.
You think something like those?
I'm looking around. Oh, 4. Oh. Hold on, hold on.
Hmm?
I may have found us some very, very good seats.
Hey, have you checked TickPick yet?
No, but let me make sure that I can get these tickets at this price. We
I'll see if there's anything.
potentially would be in hard cam area. It's,
TickPick has section 107, row 29 for $160.
ooh. What the fuck? Oh hell. no. Dog, Game Time trying to charge me $150 in fees.
Oh, in fees?
Yeah.
Gee, Game Time, not
like
cool.
it brings it from like just under 400, like just it's a little bit over 400 with tax, to 580 with their fees. Ridiculous.
Body, man. Yes.
Yeah, it was that actually, I don't know if you can really see it on yours, but fuck. I wish
I
I
have
could've
no
got those.
map.
It's alright, we're gonna figure it out. We'll get some nice tickets.
Yeah, like if I try to do so I'm looking at the app right now. Two tickets for $161 each comes up to $350 total after fees. Hold on, I may have found really good tickets though for $350.
Shout out Milk.
Out of water. All right, ready. I'm gonna have to show you on. I'm gonna have to reload the app here. It's $161. I'm gonna turn brightness down real quick so you can
Why
see
don't you show
this.
us on the stream?
Because the one on the stream, I don't think you can access view from your seat, can you?
I have no idea.
On price, load high. 160. Okay, yeah, it would be. It'd be right here. Okay. Oh yeah, you can see it. Never mind. When you go to check on, when I checked on my phone though for the price, this right here come out to about $350 total, all in. I think.
That's pretty good.
What do you think about that?
I like it.
But the ring's probably going to be somewhere right about here, where the mid-court line is. Maybe a little bit further back.
Okay.
They'll probably have the stage set up right here. I'm pretty sure this is on Hardcam side.
Yeah.
Now, will we be on camera? Maybe not, but section 220.
So I got every section around the ring selected for seats, and I'm trying to see like the closest up row we can get at like a pretty good deal.
Okay.
Oh. Where's that? It's not too bad.
Having any luck at all?
Yeah, there's some nice deals on here.
So 80% of this shows us making plans.
Sometimes it is, yeah.
We have just turned into a podcast about wrestling unofficially.
19.
Section 220. Are we on the are we? No, I think we might be on the opposite of the hard cam side. I think we're on the side where the camera's gonna be set up. I don't know if that changes your opinion or, mind or anything.
Can you pull up section 119? I want to see that view.
Section 119. So here's the view from section 119, row 30.
Alright, we would be in row 6.
Okay, 119. 119, row 6 is this.
Huh.
It's blurry on my screen too, so I cannot imagine how bad it looks over on your side.
Doesn't look too bad, but I thought it'd be closer at. I mean, I don't.
But you can see
I don't
more
think
than
that's
6
6
rows
rows
ahead of
up,
you.
yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, this is.
That's like, yeah, it's like 8 rows up. But
Hold on, let me see if it's on view from my seat. See what we can get.
okay, cause I can get that for a pretty good price.
Okay, so it's.
Either that or like 106 row 7.
So we're section 119.
Yeah.
Section 119 is not even on here.
Damn. What about 106 row 7?
Section 106. 106 isn't on here. Wow, they're really not doing their work.
Dang.
You want to find something? What about something close to, like, section 119? We'll just use that as our reference.
107? It's the one on the opposite side.
Section 120 is on here. That's
Okay.
section 120 for a concert.
Oh. Well, that's looking the wrong way.
Yeah. Section 121. Okay, this is from section 121, row 11. I mean,
Row 11?
imagine this like a
So we'd
row
be
11,
twice as close.
right. So this is a couple rows further back and a couple sections over. But this is basically, I imagine this, but from like a diagonal angle, I guess.
Huh.
I don't know if we have any, I don't know if there's any tickets for section 121, but if it's section 119,
Yeah, yeah, 119, it's just a little to the side of that one. Actually, towards the ring, so.
if you want to do like section in 119, that could work.
Yeah, it's... If you look at it on Ticketmaster, you'll get a bit of a scale for where it is, but... Yeah, it's a pretty good seat, man.
237 each. I wonder what it would be on game time after fees and stuff. 237. Not even on the game time app.
You know, maturing is realizing that Hector was one of the best characters in Breaking Bad. I mean, truly, that dude, he wasn't no snitch, he didn't talk to no feds.
No.
He was only out
He
for
just had his
revenge.
tail.
Yeah. Dude was a OG till the end. Dude blew himself up just to get a op. Bro, I was like, I hate that man so much. I'll die in a ball of fire to get rid of him. And he did.
So what role are you thinking then, Tommy boy? What station are you thinking?
I'm thinking, what do I got in my cart? 119 row 6.
All right. How much would that be?
$4.79. It's $2.29 a ticket, no fees and taxes, $21.
All right. Not bad.
Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and get those.
You going to?
Yeah, that's actually considerably less than I thought I was going to spend on this, like half as much. And the tickets are honestly better than I hoped I'd get. You know, I mean, I really did want to sit ringside, but the tickets that were available were just way too expensive, and you know, so this is pretty good. We're gonna go damn close.
Now, I don't know if the view will be as good as whenever we went to AEW, but you know,
Could be.
it's still gonna be great. Now, AEW still had Jamie Hayter, so you know that's really helps it.
Yeah, but we're gonna see John freaking Cena in person.
We're gonna see John Cena. Well, no, we're not. We're not gonna see John Cena.
We're gonna see.
We're not gonna see John Cena.
John Cena.
Tommy had it.
That's true. That's
Tommy
true.
boy,
The spirit of John Cena is gonna be amongst us.
We're gonna see John Cena's floating hat, shirt, and shoes, and jorts.
But most importantly, we're gonna see John Cena as a heel.
We're going to see John freaking Cena
As a heel with Cody Rhodes in Knoxville. That's huge.
That's insane.
Yeah.
I'm letting the boys that I've basically grown up with know about that.
Man.
I've got to brag. I get to see John Cena.
Sure, yo, since we're gonna be kind of close enough to maybe get a sign on camera, should we bring a sign that says like "Bring Back Stardust"?
If you want to.
I just think it'd be hilarious for Cody to see that and be like, "Hey, fuck you."
I think you should do a sign that says John Cena eats corn the long way. That's like a running joke in wrestling history. It started off with the Goldberg. There's been one for Dominic Mysterio.
Yeah.
It's like who so and so eats corn the long way.
Didn't Goldberg kind of invent the spear?
It's been around for a long time, but he like he made it really popular in the 90s.
Yeah.
I wish so badly Dakota Kai was on SmackDown instead of Raw, so you could see Dakota Kai in person and then really gauge who you think is better.
You know, I think it's good she's on Raw because I want Dakota Kai Raw.
Should have known you were going to say that.
Yeah.
I'm surprised she didn't win your Women's March Madness. You know, since I left Jamie Hayter off for obvious reasons because she would win over anybody.
That's true.
I would have figured Dakota Kai would have went at least to the Final Four.
Yeah, I mean, you had a lot of hot women on there.
I don't know if I should have put her on white women or mixes with melanin because she's technically Samoan,
Yeah.
but she's from New Zealand and New Zealand's predominantly white, and I thought she was white when I first saw her. So
Yeah. I mean, I think she fits anywhere.
that just makes us extra unqualified.
Yeah, no. If you
No.
had put Jamie Hayter on that list, I'd have been like, all right, first off, put Jamie Hayter at the top. We're just filling out the rest for fun.
Yeah. Jessica Alba all the way. By the way, I love you,
Oh,
Jessica
yeah.
Alba.
Did she make it to
Uh,
second on both of ours?
she at least made it to the the Elite Eight. I don't know if I think she did make it to the Final Four.
Definitely Final Four.
I think she made it to the Final Four for both of us, and then I had Amay beat her
Oh,
in
yeah.
the for the Amazing Asians quadrant of the bracket.
I think she might have made it to my final too.
Dua Lipa though,
Dual
please.
Lips.
Dua Lipa, please. I'm begging you, Dua. I will saw off my right arm with a rusty saw blade for for if you give me a chance.
You will.
I'm better. I'm better than your fiance, Dua.
Yeah.
Please.
You know, I've been thinking, I briefly mentioned my friend Gage on here. I think on the last episode, or my old friend Gage. Still weird, like, not considering him my friend, because, like, I know if at any point he reached out for help, I try to help him, but you won't, because that's just him. But, anyways, I'm trying to think of, stories to tell with him, because I have so many. Like, I spent, like, years hanging out with this guy, right? And just pretty much any time we hanged out, we were doing drugs. We were doing psychedelics, tripping balls, walking around. It was yeah. Okay, so I know which story I want to tell. It was one of the first times we had actually hung out, and when I first met him, he didn't do any drugs. He had gotten drunk a few times, according to him. I don't know how true that was. Probably true, but I know he hadn't smoked weed, right? So we hit up my friend Dominic, who was like the local weed guy, right? But see, Dominic's thing was like the first time you bought from him, he'd scam you. Like he'd be like, "Yo, I want an eighth," which is 3.5 grams, and he'd sell you like 2.5 and say it's an eighth, or like be like, "Yo, I just want a dime bag, just want a gram," and he'd give you like 0.7, like he'd like skimp you a little bit. And the second time, maybe you do it again. But by like the third or fourth purchase from Dominic, he'd just give you what you asked for. I don't know why he would do that to everyone, but he did. And anyway, so Dominic comes over, and he didn't bring any weed for some reason. Keep in mind, Dominic's a retard, like not like mentally classified as a retard, but like he's retarded, man. And so he comes over and he doesn't bring any weed, and Gage has like $50 for an eighth, which was like ridiculous. Like I told him to charge him 50 too. I was like, yo, he's never bought weed before. Tell him it's 50 an eighth, and then we'll sell him 2.5, and then we'll take that other gram, we'll roll into a joint, we'll smoke it on the way back to his house, right? I'm like telling this to him as we're like on the way to his house to pick up the weed. And he's like, that's genius, dude. So that's exactly what we did. We went to his house, got high as fuck, and then sold Gage 2.5 grams for like $50, right? And right behind his house was this like, I'll call it like a nature trail in between like a row of crack shacks and a park. And it was really just a bunch of woods with like some dirt bike trails going through them. And we went out there, and then Dominic's friend Hunter, who I have a lot of stories with, that was the guy that I think I told a story about, like not trying to fight him, but like making his mouth bleed a little bit at my one friend's house, because he was like really fucked up off like cough syrup trying to fight me. And he pulls up and he's got a cart, like one of these things, but the oil in it's like black. So we don't smoke that. We're like, nah, you're smoking heroin. Like, get the fuck out of here. And he was like, oh, whatever, man. I'll keep chiefing my little carty. Like, okay, whatever. We end up smoking most of Gage's weed, right? He doesn't even smoke that much because he's so high, but we just keep packing bowls and passing them around. And then he pulls out a bottle of Captain Morgan, and we all started drinking. Keep in mind, it's like 11 a.m. on a Thursday, alright? Like, we got no right to be doing this, but we're getting fucked up at 11 a.m. on a Thursday. And all of a sudden, we hear some dirt bikes ripping around. And we're so drunk and so high that we're like, we gotta get the fuck out of here. So we just start sprinting out of the woods towards the side with the park on it. And we like get down to the park and there's a playground in one corner. And we just like all climb on the playground and lay down. And we're like, holy fuck, dude. We just outran a bunch of dirt bikes. Dog, they didn't know we were out there. We were just so fucked up we thought they were like after us. God, that was probably the most fun I had with that kid outside of school. There was a lot of times.
And you'd have been how old?
16.
All right.
And there was a lot of times.
So you've been
Sorry.
No, go on.
No. You got a question?
No, you
I
go
want
on.
to answer it.
No, I didn't have a question. I was gonna. You just finish what you were saying.
Okay, so there's a lot of times in school where me and Gage would, we'd be up to no good, we'll say. We were both pretty big stoners. At least I made him into a pretty big stoner to mimic me. And we'd always bring carts to school because, they didn't smell that much. And if you didn't have a battery, there was, a way you could hit a cart, right? So, like, you just hit it like this normally. You press the button, you suck in, everything's fine. Well, you can take a micro USB cable, like an Android cord. You cut the tip off, you split the wire, and then there's a red and black wire, ground and a hot, right? Well, the thing is, a cart you normally hit at like 5, maybe 6 watts and like, I don't know, 2-3 volts. A Android cord is 12 volts and it's 220 watts in, but I think it's like, or no, not 220, it's 120 watts in, but I think it's only like 80 out or something. But it's still a lot for a cart. So like, you put the hot wire in it, and then you just touch the ground to the outside of it, and you just kind of spark it while you're like sucking on it, and you'll get insanely big hits off just a little like, right? So we had this one, not quite a special needs class, more of like a class for degenerates that didn't like doing anything. Okay. And the teacher was on her last year of teaching and she was about to retire, right? She was like 80 or something. So she did not care what we did in that room. And so me and Gage, instead of doing any kind of work for most of the day, because basically it was like really easy work. It was stuff that you could have like a kindergartner do. It's literally just clicking things on a computer. So we do all of our classwork for like 2 weeks in like the first hour of this 3-hour class. And then we'd spend the next 2 hours and subsequent 3 hours for the next week just playing Connect 4 on a Chromebook. And man, we would just rip cards out of the Chromebook so many times. And there's one time my ex-girlfriend was in the class, or one of my ex-girlfriends. Actually, 2 of my ex-girlfriends were in that class. Now that I think about it. They also brought a cart one day. Both of them did, and we were sitting around playing Uno, ripping carts out of a Chromebook with a broken Android wire. And we didn't quite realize how much smoke we were producing, because there's a technique called zeroing, which is where you just hold in a hit for a really long time, and when you breathe out, either no smoke or barely any smoke will come out. But we were getting so high that we weren't really thinking about it, and we didn't realize that the classroom was a little hot boxed, There was a little bit of smoke in the air that was just kind of simmering around. And eventually, I look up from the game because we're all so high, so zoned into the game that like none of us are looking around thinking about anything. And I look up and I go, guys, the room is smoky. We hotboxed a classroom. And they all go, huh? And like look around and they're like, oh fuck. So we all immediately like scurried back to our seats and we're like, if anyone walks in, they cannot look at a group of stoned teenagers in a corner and immediately know it's us. We all got to go back to our seats now. So we did, and I don't know how much later it was, because, I don't know, time dilation or something from being extremely stoned. But maybe an hour, maybe 2 hours, I don't know how long. Eventually the vice principal walks in, probably notices but doesn't say anything. Because, you know, no one's particularly up to anything, and he's just like, oh, okay, well, just checking on you guys, I'm gonna get back to my office. and after he left, we all, like, looked around at each other from our desk, we're like, we fucking did it! It was like pulling off a bank heist, like, that's what it felt like.
While you're speaking of your high school, I got, I got curious, I was doing some research. You want to see who's being advertised as the face to greet your high school's webpage?
Don't tell me it's Shani. There's no way they put Shani up there. Oh, damn it.
No offense to whoever this is.
That library looks so different. Wait.
But is it am I on the right page?
That's the old high school. That's the other one. I didn't go to that one.
Oh.
I just realized I saw it with WHS, and I'm like, wait, I went to WNHS. Yeah, different.
Oh, so I'm in the wrong place totally.
Yeah, that's the one on the other side of town. There's Woodstock South, which is that one, and then I went to Woodstock North on the other side of town. Not that one either. No. Yeah, that's the more popular WNHS. There we go.
Okay,
fuck this school. Fuck everyone in it. Fuck everything about this school. I fucking hate it.
Oh, we're also agreed with another pleasant-looking young lad.
That dude looks exactly like my friend Nick when he was in high school. Like, that dude's like a clone of Nick. What the fuck?
Everybody went to high school with a fella who looks like this.
Yeah.
Boy, let's see what Woodstock North is getting up to.
Best Buddies Dress Day? Black? Do you know how many kids dress in all black every day? 99% of them.
Oh man, this is. See, does this room look familiar?
Yeah, that's the lunchroom. Actually, that hallway on the left goes down to the 2 gymnasiums and the locker room.
Oh, okay.
And then on the floor above it, which you can't see because the staircase is off to the left, there's a hallway directly above that one that has a wrestling room and a weightlifting room. Oh, and then, if you go to the end of the hallway and you take a right, on the left side there's an Olympic pool. Just because we can afford that.
Was this gentleman there whenever you were attended that school?
Never
Did
seen him.
this lady work there?
That is definitely a student.
That looks like a teacher.
That is 100% a student. They don't dress like that.
She is dressed like a teacher.
I can tell you right now, that's not a teacher. They don't dress like that.
How about
That's
this,
a teacher. I don't know who that is.
Oh. I swear that okay, that's got to be a teacher.
Oh, she's not a teacher. I don't remember what her job is, but she does something in the office. She's a faculty.
Morning. On your reference?
Can we find more teachers? I want to, I think they have a list of all the teachers on here, actually. I just want to, rant about all of my old teachers.
How do I... Family, student service. How do I view faculty?
It's probably in
Is
the
there a
About
place?
Us. I swear they used to have a section on here for faculty. You could look at all of them. If not, you can...
Oh, I love we're just doxing. We're doxing your high school. This is crazy.
Yeah. If you can't find it, teacher wages are public information. So you could just look up Woodstock North High School, Illinois teacher pay list or something, and it'll give you, like, the literal active payroll of the school.
We have a directory. We just don't have any pictures.
Okay. I'll tell you if I know any of them.
Tracy Honest.
No, I don't know any so
Especially
far.
Health. Okay. Next 3.
Katie Baker, I didn't have any of her classes, but Miss Baker, I do remember a lot of people liked her.
But we're just doxing all your teachers. This is legal.
Yeah, I don't care.
I mean, this is public. I mean, this is public information you can find on Google.
Yeah.
Amy Barr, Jillian Berry,
Don't know
Edward
any
Bauer,
of these guys.
Patrick
No.
Behan. Is that really the only teachers that? Oh no, we got to go to page 2.
No. Don't know any of these. None of those. Cagle? Oh, I remember Miss Cagle. I didn't have any of her classes either, but I remember her. No, I think, scroll up a bit to Brucker, the one on the left, James Brucker. I'm pretty sure he's related to my friend Ben Brucker.
Okay. I feel like 16 pages is a lot. But
Tanya Chambers, dude. Tanya, Miss Chambers. I love Miss Chambers. One of my favorite teachers, like top 3 teachers in that whole school. Shout out Miss Chambers, dude. She was one of the only teachers I actually ever gave a shit about doing anything in her class. Like, I fucking love her, dude. She's one of the reasons that I liked reading books in high school. Like, she made them fun to read.
Right.
Let's see.
Michael Clark Duncan, the actor?
No,
It's a joke. It's a joke.
I don't
Michael Clark Duncan's dead.
I don't think I had
Rest
him
in
as a
peace.
class, but I do remember him.
Okay. Next 3.
Don't know any of them. None of them either. Or the last one, no. I mean, they're all special ed teachers, so I wouldn't know them.
I figured you would know them all.
Yeah, you'd think, yeah. I'm pretty sure it was Mr. Degrassi that, what's the word? I can't think of the word. When introduce. I'm pretty sure he introduced me and Gage together because Gage had one of his classes, and I don't know how he knew my name. But he came up to me and he was like, "Hey, Thomas, see that person down there? That's Gage. You should go talk to him." I went, "How do you know my name?" He goes, "I know everyone's name." I'm like, okay. And I went and talked to him, and yeah, we were friends for a few years.
Alright. Hey, yo, here's you. At least your first name.
Yeah. Don't know any of them.
Your last name is not Donor.
Donar. No. No, I'm
Yeah.
not named after
Nick-
a German soft taco, unfortunately.
Any of these 3?
Yes. Brad Fennessy. So, remember
Okay.
the special ed class not a special ed class that I was in?
Sure.
I was in that for 2 years. The first year was Miss Campbell. She's the one that retired. The second year was with Mr. Fennessy right here. He's
Okay.
very gay, but a little less gay than Zach. First of
So
all,
he is gay.
unlike Zach, he is jacked. This dude is like as big as me, like shredded. Okay, Like, he takes
No
his
hate, no hate to Zach. No hate to Zach at all, by the way.
No, just... Dude, Mr. Fantasy is fit as fuck. Like, the dude's like a powerlifter or something. He has a white Jeep Wrangler that he goes off-roading with. He has a husband. They collect ducks. Alright. Drawing some similarities to Zach here. Main difference, though, he doesn't have the accent. If you didn't ever see a picture of him and his husband, you would not think he's gay. Also, he has a mohawk. Just all the time.
He sounds cool.
Yeah,
he sounds like a dope kind of guy.
You know the singer of Limp Bizkit, that like goatee that he has? Same
Fred Durst,
goatee.
yeah.
Yeah, Fred Durst, same goatee.
He has the Fred Durst goatee.
Yeah, and a mohawk.
Shout out Brad Fantasy then.
Yeah, he's so cool, man. I don't know who David is.
Okay. Moving on to page 5.
Don't know. Oh, Fredericks, I didn't ever have him, but he was one of the gym teachers.
Okay.
None of them. None of them either. Or her.
We're about to find, one person per page at least that you had.
No one here. No one here. None of those guys. No.
Okay, so page 6 is just a bunch of duds. Page 7.
Nope. No, none of them.
We skipped these 3 right here.
Nope, don't know.
Not even Sarah Kelly?
No.
I think the 2 pages back to back. You're bound to have one here.
None of them.
Are Megan and Michael Kim somehow, by chance, related?
Actually, they are. They're a couple. Yeah, now that you mention that, I remember that. I honestly can't for the life of me remember what they look like. I never had any classes with them, never interacted with them, but I did know there was a teacher couple in the school somewhere. So yeah, that would be them.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and assume that they're Asian.
Sure.
Kim is such an Asian last name. A3.
I could have sworn Mary Kohler was a guidance counselor when I was there, but I know her.
Okay.
None of them.
Page 9.
Loser? Catherine Loser. Hey, Miss Loser.
Oh.
Yo, Miss Loser, come over here, bitch. Give me my paper,
Imagine.
Miss Loser.
Oh. That's one of the worst careers you could choose with a last name like Loser.
She probably says, like, Lozaire or something, just to not... Yeah, damn. I don't know her, but
God.
damn. Not...
Letitia Lyon.
I don't
Cool
know
name.
any of these people.
Letitia.
I never realized how many people worked at this school. I don't know any of them.
I mean, it's a high school outside of Chicago. It's going to be pretty big.
It's not, though. We had, like, 1,000 kids there.
A 10-to-1 ratio then if it's about 100 something.
156.
No, 156. There we go. So that's...
Well,
Do you ever take a 10-to-1 ratio?
That's like an 8-to-1 ratio, and we still had 30 kids per classroom. What the fuck?
I mean, like, this is including like janitors and front office and coaches and stuff.
That's true. That's true. I don't know any of these 6. Or any of these. I do know almost everyone in the main office has been replaced. So none of the people I got real deal beef with are at that school anymore. I don't know any of these. Nah. Oh, wait. Mary Pete. Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Oh boy.
Ah, Miss Pete, man. I don't know what was up with her. She didn't like me for some reason. Like, alright. Honestly, I can't possibly remember the first class I had with her. Like, I honestly don't remember a single detail about anything in that class. But I do remember the second class that I had with her, and I remember the disappointment on her face when I walked in on the first day of her cooking class.
Oh man.
Because I gotten transferred into it like that day, you know, so the roster hadn't updated, and she didn't see my name. So I walked in, she's like, well, what are you doing here? I was like, going to class. She's like, no, you're not on my roster. I'm like, I am. I got put in here today. She's like, no. You're not in my class. I'm like, I like pulled the sheet out. I'm like, I'm here. Oh man. I don't know. See, here's the thing. I didn't have anything against her, like personally. She was fine. You know, she was an okay teacher. But she would always teach the entire class, and only the entire class. There was never individual moments with her, right? Like, you couldn't ask her for help or on anything. And she just didn't like me, particularly, for some reason. She would just... I don't know, she would just make stuff up. Like there was one time I was in her cooking class, and she's like, hey, come here. And she's got this, like, big container of flour. And I see there's, like, half of the bag still in the flour. She's like, remember when I asked you to fill this up? I went, no, you never did. And she's like, sure? I'm like, yeah, you never asked me to fill. And she's like, alright, well, I did, and I didn't tell you to leave the bag in there. I went, I didn't fill that. She's like, okay. Well, that's all I wanted. I'm like, you're fucking weird. Alright. Like, I don't know, she would just do stuff like that to me all the time. She, like, psychopath, but kind of fun.
Am I shout out, Miss Pete?
It's neither a shout out nor anti shout out. It's like a hey, you exist, or whatever that would be.
We acknowledge your existence and the good times Tommy Boy had with you.
Okay, what? Pigman? Never seen her. I've never seen any of these. Oh my god, dude. Miss Rooney. Jennifer Rooney. Oh my god.
Boy. Oh boy.
Hold on. Let me look in my wallet really quick. Let me see if I can find something in here. Is it this one?
Oh, you have something?
I have something from her in my wallet to this day. I want to see if
alright.
I want to see if I can find it.
Okay.
If I can, this is gonna be legendary.
Be a top 10 moment in show history then.
Yeah, I have so much fucking shit in my wallet though. So many like cards and whatnot.
If you're keeping your Jamie Hader cards.
Okay.
Let's go for
I'm blocking off the address. But
what'd she give you?
Just read that.
She just gave you her address?
I guess so. I still have it.
Wow. That's... I don't know if I should feel like, woohoo, look at you, or if I should feel concerned.
I mean, I never went there. She was just a really cool teacher. Basically, her class was show up and hang out for 2 hours.
I'm just gonna hop over to Google real quick. Let's hold on.
Also,
I'm gonna see if I can find an image.
So while I was in her class, right? Instead of doing the 2 hours in her class, because it was right at the end of the day, what I would do, I'd show up. So, yeah, that's her.
Oh.
You can't tell by this picture, but she's a fat ass. Anyways.
Okay.
Yeah, shout out Miss Rooney.
Shout out Miss Rooney.
So, sorry if you see this.
No,
Instead of
I don't
being in her
even know her.
class, and I would show up, you know, get my attendance, so she didn't mark me absent. And then I would go down to the janitor's room. And I would just help them out with stuff, like if they needed to, like, assemble new hurdles or, like, you know, mop the floors. I'd just go do that. I'd just play janitor for 2 hours and go home.
Wow. Wow, look at... Shout out, Miss
Mega
Regan.
shout out. The biggest shout out in Unqualified history.
Okay. Any of the last two?
No.
Okay. That takes us to page 13.
I've heard Shafter before. I don't think I ever met her. Ian Shanahan, that's the pedophile. I don't even care to call him that. Ian Shanahan is a pedophile.
Biggest anti-shout out on Qualified History to Ian Shanahan.
Look,
Other than the anti-shout out we give to Scott Howe.
look. Ian Shanahan, right? Physical ed teacher, gym teacher, right? This man, boy or girl, don't matter. If you're walking around, he's walking behind you, eyes on your ass the whole time. He's staring at it, following right behind you.
Anti-shout out to Ian Shanahan.
Also, enough people complained about him trying to force the girls to wear bikinis in swim class that he's not allowed to do swim class anymore. So,
What?
yeah.
How did he have a job after that?
That happened while I was in his swim class.
How did he have a job after that?
You know, teachers are like cops. You can break as many laws as you want, and they'll go, yeah, but that didn't happen, and then you get to keep your job.
Wow, okay. Any of these last four?
No.
Yolanda Solpont. That's a real name.
Yeah, that's... Oh, yeah, okay. I never met Jennifer Spear, but she became the, I guess, principal's assistant. I was gonna say vice principal, but yeah, principal's assistant the year after I left.
Okay.
I don't know any of them. Vanderstappen is quite a last name, though. I'm waiting for Schroeder to show up on here. Wait. Oh, this is in alphabetical order, isn't it?
Yeah, so I don't think the one you're thinking of is even there anymore.
Oh, thank God that wife-beating, fucking alcoholic, gambling addict, piece of retard, bulldog head-looking shit is gone. Anyways.
Alright, anyways.
Weaver? I feel like I remember the name Weaver, but like I don't. Like that name sounds so familiar, but I just can't put a face to it. She still works there.
Who?
Katie Zabelski. That's my friend Jake's mom.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, shout out Jake, man.
And then the final page. No,
I don't know these.
Alright, well.
I can't believe his mom still works there, man.
Wonder run.
Yeah, she was a lunch lady.
Maybe.
Wow.
Maybe in a future episode we'll go over the ones from my high school and what I think of them, you know.
In a future episode, I want to track down fucking Schroeder. I don't even... What is his name? Like Dan Schroeder, I think, or... I don't know, we'll figure it out. Alright, do you want to track him down in this episode? Do you want to figure out where Schroeder went?
Maybe after our next segment.
Okay.
We'll just keep things flowing. We may not have a Jeopardy this episode, but you know what we have, Tommy Boy?
A tier list?
Tier list. Going as always, smash, side chick material, barely tappable, caution ahead, duck for cover, and as always, fugly.
Alright.
Our topic today, female singers and
Oh
artists.
my god.
Over
That's
100
so
of them.
many.
I don't know.
Oh my god.
I don't know half their names.
Okay.
But hey, it is what it is. I
It
figured
is
you'd
what it
enjoy
is.
this one.
Yeah.
So we'll name the ones we know. I think these are living and dead because I'm pretty sure that's Aaliyah.
Yeah, I'm pretty
What
sure
we
that
putting
is Aaliyah. Murdered by Diddy, may I add. And Jay-Z.
I real quick, I would say side chick material. Like she's
Yeah, I was gonna say side chick
She-
material.
she is good looking. I mean, undebatably, you know, even you saying you don't typically enjoy the misses with melanin.
See, milk with a drop of coffee ain't exactly melanin. It's tan.
Right.
Tan's okay. Melanin's bad.
Okay,
Adele.
Adele. So this is. I want to say I was thinking about this last night. Adele has like looked better in her 30s than she did in her 20s. I don't know how that's possible.
Right, she
And
used
she's
to be
hit, like,
kind
you
of
know,
fat.
Yeah, like 19-year-old Adele with her first album, 21-year-old Adele. No. But 30-year-old Adele.
Hear me out. Smash, dog.
Yeah, like, I don't even like no ifs, ands, or buts needed. Modern day Adele.
Yeah, she's hot as fuck. Undoubtedly.
Alright. I don't know who this chick is. You
Me
might.
neither. I have no idea. I mean, she's too dark for my liking anyways, so
Barely.
you know what?
tappable.
yeah, we can go with that. She's still pretty.
Amy Winehouse.
Is that who that is?
Yeah, Amy Winehouse. Controversial opinion. Duck for cover.
Oh. Well, okay, I was gonna say barely tappable, so we'll caution head.
Yeah, we'll meet at caution head. I don't know who this is.
I don't either.
Side chick?
Yeah, easy side chick, man. Those cheekbones are something.
She has hit the genetic lottery. Does she go over Aaliyah though?
Nah.
Okay, so yeah, we'll leave her behind. I'm pretty sure this is Aretha Franklin, but I could be wrong.
Could be, yeah. Duck for cover, man. She's not ugly, but come on.
Yeah, I mean,
It's just that style is very almost 100 years ago. Don't hold up.
no words needed.
No, she's missing a few teeth. It's bad.
Yeah. Ariana Grande.
All right, Mac Miller era Ariana Grande, smash. Current like malnourished,
Yeah, I
worn
agree.
to the bone, fugly.
I think we're going with like them in the era that it was photographed. I feel like it's fair.
Okay, so it's like post Mac Miller. That's yeah,
Like side chick.
kind of side chick. Yeah.
Yeah, like, you can tell she's in and out a bit there. I don't know who she is.
I don't either. It's like a caution head, I think.
Yeah.
Generic blonde
Up for
woman.
cover?
Yeah.
Up for cover. Alright, I am quite sure, again, I could be wrong, but I'm quite sure this is Avril Lavigne. I might be wrong.
Yeah, there might be actually. That's like, if that is, that's like 2010 Avril Lavigne.
And make things so complicated. This is like post early 2000s, you know, complicated boyfriend era
Yeah.
Avril Lavigne. This is,
I forgot.
you know,
who
this
her-
is post Skater Boy.
She had a backup singer slash like stage double, and there's a rumor back in like '03 that Avril died in a car crash, and it was her stage double or whatever playing as Avril the whole time. I don't know if I believe it or not. but anyways, in that picture,
I'm just trying to
that
make
was
my
like
mind.
that was like a certified duck for cover. But Prime, okay,
Yeah.
maybe not Prime because I don't know how old she was, but like the youngest legal age hot Avril Lavigne is like an easy smash.
Avril Lavigne's born in '84. Her prime would have been like 2003.
Okay, yeah, that's when she was famous, so she would have been 18. Yeah, prime Avril Lavigne smash.
Yeah, she'd have been 19.
Wait, yeah, so
Let's
she
see
was
what
like
she's looking like now.
She was like 18 or 19 when she dropped Skater Boy. Or when did Skater Boy drop? It was like, yeah, 02, 03, right?
Yeah, but this is Avril Lavigne modern day.
Yeah, she did not hold up too good. He was a skater boy.
Okay, let's see
He's a
when
skater boy.
did Skater Boy come out? Skater Boy was
02.
2000,
Wow.
2002. Yeah, she would have been like 18 whenever
Yeah.
Skater Boy came out.
It's crazy. Also, it's crazy that I'm as old as that song. Like, holy fuck.
He was a skater boy. She said, "See you later, boy."
That song's probably part
Or
of the
however
reason
this one
I
goes.
tried to ride a skateboard as a kid.
All right, next one up. Look for cover.
Man, no racism or nothing, but heavy emphasis on the racism. I hate ginormous lips on black people. I think it looks terrible. Just those lips just throw me off so much. And the big forehead, they always like section out such a large part of their forehead. Fugly, dude.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
It's like they're trying to have a
Whoever this
receding
chick is.
hairline. It's kind of another fugly, man.
For reference, we're just going to assume that everybody is 18 in these photos or above.
Yeah, I think they probably are. I mean, there's not that many young
Okay.
female singers.
So, I was thinking, caution ahead. So we'll meet at Duck for Cover.
Okay.
Put her below Avril Lavigne, because if this is Avril Lavigne, she was still somewhat Avril at this point. I don't know who this chick is.
She looks like Trisha Paytas if she lost weight.
BB Rexa, is that who that is? I think that might be BB Rexa.
Okay. See, here's the thing. Like, in this picture, it's like, I don't know, barely tappable, but like, I feel like if I look through the makeup, if I look through the Dolly Parton curled hair, it's like a duck for cover, without all the coverings, Like,
You can get a very broad range for who BB Rexa is through these 6 photos.
yeah. That's 6 different people.
If it's BB Rexa on this one on the bottom left, bottom right, or top right, sure. It's top first 2 or the middle bottom. No. So in this photo though, where would you put her?
In this specific photo, not looking past the bullshit, not looking past the lipstick on a pig, barely tappable.
I'd agree there. No words needed.
Yeah, that's an easy smash.
I mean, not a doubt in the world. In fact,
Oh yeah.
first place.
How is Adele our only smash?
Have no clue. Next chick up.
Queen Bee, as they call her, Beyonce.
Is that
Um,
Beyonce?
that is, or as I like to call her, the biggest female murderer in the music industry. She likes to kill women that are nearing her level of fame so that only she can be famous because she's an egotistical cunt.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, I'd fuck the shit out of her 8 days a week.
True words have never been spoken. Truer words have never been spoken. Hear me out.
Hardly.
No. And the opposite of a hear me out. I think she's overrated. I would put her in duck for cover personally.
Okay. God, dude, you had me on edge there. You had me
Thumbs up.
edging
Yeah,
there.
I would never. Oh man. Where do you want to put her though?
Fugly, but if you want duck for cover, I mean that's okay.
We'll go. Yeah, bottom of duck for cover. No words needed.
Which way are you thinking?
No words needed.
Whoa, what? I was thinking smash. I was thinking that's what you meant by no words needed.
You're putting her that in Smash?
You're telling me that's not one of the hottest Asians you ever seen?
No!
What?
She looks like Voldemort.
Dude, you couldn't make Boat look that good with any amount of makeup.
Boat already looks good as it is.
I know, but you couldn't make Boat into a ladyboy that looks that good.
We'll meet in the middle.
Okay.
We'll meet dead middle. In
Perfect.
fact, middle of barely tappable. In fact, I'm giving you the edge by putting her in the top half. There's 4 of them.
Okay,
Well, I
top
think, do you
left,
want to take,
smash, top right, barely tappable, bottom left, caution ahead, bottom right, duck for cover. We got a range
bottom right.
here.
Smash. I think as that let's just assume all 4 of them come to you and they're like, Tommy boy, want to get with 4 of us.
I'm gonna
And for
tell
that, I would
the
put
one
them
on the
in
bottom
caution
left
ahead.
no. But then that 3-way is gonna be side chick material.
Okay, so like the top of barely tappable, bottom of side chick. What do you think?
I think like middle of barely tappable, you can put it above my Asian chick. Just if you took the one on the bottom left out, that'd be a smash. But like, or side chick. But just that one kind of ruins it. She looks like a monkey with powder on.
All right. Whoever this chick is. Is that Brandy? I'm pretty sure that's Brandy.
Ooh, yeah,
that chick dated Kobe whenever they were in high school.
Now,
In fact,
I'm kind of
Brandy
torn
went
here,
to
'cause on the one side
Brandy
I'm
went to
like,
senior prom with Kobe.
yeah, like on the one side, she looks pretty good. On the other side,
Brandy in her 20s.
okay.
Brandy in her 20s was like a top 15 ever black woman peak. I'm sure anybody can agree with me on that.
Yeah, I'll agree with you there.
Brandy was fine, man. Fine.
Oh, well, where do you want to put this melanized queen?
I think, we need to give some respect to some of the misses with melanin because they are indeed beautiful. Sometimes black don't crack.
Mm-hmm.
Not cheap material.
Okay.
And I'll put her above anorexic era Ariana. No words needed.
No, that chick is ugly.
No words needed for prime Britney Spears.
Oh yeah, no, smash 100%.
Yeah, it's prime Britney Spears. Does she go ahead of her though?
Yeah.
Hey, I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you.
Dude, who would not take prime Britney Spears?
Prime Britney Spears was in an episode of How I Met. Oh, she was in a few episodes of How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah.
That was peak. That was peak TV.
I've seen at least one of those.
And I don't know who this woman is, but if you are watching this somehow, please hit my line. That is, if I had to, narrow down my type specifically, it's that kind.
I gotta say, Britney, you might have fallen off looks-wise, in recent years, but, I know you became a nudist, so if you want to hang out, let's hang out.
Alright, this chick.
Bro, why does she kind of look like Dakota Kai?
Caution ahead.
I was thinking side chick. It's kind of hot, man. I'm into it.
We'll put her at, close to the top of barely tappable.
Cardi B, fugly. L. ugly
Yeah,
woman.
no words needed. No words needed. In fact,
Yeah, for now.
bottom. No. We gotta move this chick to the
Oh,
bottom
yeah,
of Barely
yeah.
Fugly. I mean, yeah. But move these two to the bottom of Fugly. In fact, we'll move 12 Savage to the bottom of you know.
Hold up. I'd fuck 12 Savage before Cardi B. I'm just saying.
You tap 12 Savage here. Wait, no, not 12 Savage. It's 12 mildly unstable.
Yeah,
12 mildly unstable.
I'd take Unwell 1-2 over Cardi B.
Okay, we'll do this thing because I think I'd put Cardi over
Yeah. Over the mysterious item on the right. I don't even know what to call her.
uneasy 42.
Wait, that's the one I was talking about that I wanted above. You're calling her a... Yeah.
12 Savage right there. That is
Okay,
12
okay.
Savage.
Yeah.
That is 12 Savage. This chick is not.
Okay.
I think this chick has to go to the bottom.
No, dog.
Okay. How's this ranking then? How is this ranking?
No, I want the chick with the blue at the bottom. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just like that.
Hey,
Perfect.
yes?
Perfect.
Okay.
Just like we had it 2
Okay,
minutes
fine.
ago.
Whoever this is.
I don't know. Caution ahead. Barely tappable? Somewhere in there.
We're at the top of Caution Head. I'm sure it says Carrie Underwood.
Yeah, that might be.
And I don't know about you.
I don't
know
remember
about
the name of
you.
the album, but there's a album where Carrie Underwood's like walking through a curtain and she's wearing like blue jeans. Her in that picture is like 8 million out of 10. Her in this picture is like a 6 out of 10 with makeup to be a 9 out of 10.
Alright, so where do you want to rank her then?
Wherever the 6 out of 10s go.
Okay, so like top of Barely Tappable? This starts getting into like, because this starts getting into like sevens and 8 and the 9s and 10s. The way I see it, this is 9s and 10s, some 9s and 8s, and maybe like the occasional 7s and 6, 5s and 4s, 3s and 2s, 1s and 0s. That's how I see it.
Alright. Yeah. I guess that'll work. Number 10?
Is this? I'm pretty sure. I think that might be Diana Ross.
Damn.
Is this Dixie D'Amelio?
I have no idea.
I think this might be Dixie D'Amelio.
Smash.
I was gonna say side chick material, but yeah, I'll put her at the bottom of Smash.
Okay. I know she was on my top 50.
Okay. Is this Cher? I'm just checking. I'm pretty sure this is like young Cher.
She looks like Hunter from The Sopranos. You're not gonna know who that is, but
Hold on, if that was Diana Ross, so that can't be Diana Ross, because I want to go D back to C.
oh yeah. I mean,
Okay,
I don't know
well,
what any of the ones after are to even like, yeah.
okay, so I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. But I'm quite sure that's Cher.
Anyways, I'm thinking, oh fugly.
No, but like you see other pictures of young Cher.
Yeah, she's.
That might not be Cher.
She's on a lot of pictures, but not in that picture.
Young Cher is like a top
Is that Burt
30
Reynolds?
peak ever. I don't think that's Burt
no.
Reynolds.
Scrolled past.
Pretty
him.
sure that's Sonny.
Yeah, you
I'm pretty
scrolled
sure that's
past him
Sonny.
kind of fast. I just saw the mustache, and I was like, "Is that him?"
Yeah. Okay. I was thinking caution ahead, so we'll go like middle of the road, duck for cover.
All right.
No words needed.
Probably for like the next 3. Yeah.
Bang, bang, bang. No words needed.
I don't know who that is. Like, she looks like
Neither do
Beyonce
I.
a little bit, but that's obviously not Beyonce.
Right.
Uh,
But no words needed, right?
what are you thinking?
Thinking like top 2.
Yeah, I'd go side chick.
Side chick, alright. I figured you not put in smash, but side chick is fair. No words needed.
No. That hair is awful.
Hey, we'll move it close to the bottom. I'll move this chick up to the top of Fugly. We'll move this chick back down this direction. Okay. No words needed.
Oh, man, that's kind of a smash, man.
I'm saying no words needed.
Okay. I know we're not on the same train of racism. I wasn't sure if you were going to say that's like a
Yeah.
fugly or not.
Right. Demi Lovato. This era Demi Lovato specifically.
Oh, yeah. Fuck, I was trying to figure out what her name was. I'm like, D something, but yeah, oh, man.
Demi Lovato.
Yeah, pre-heroin Demi is like an easy, like, caution ahead. Post-heroin Demi is
But
fugly.
yeah. Hey, I don't know. How do you go over 3 in this group?
Right?
Ugly. In
Yeah.
fact, down here. Ugly.
Mm-hmm. Same for her.
Ugly.
Same for her. This Doja
Prime
Cat.
Doja Cat. Prime Doja Cat. No words needed. I'm not even taking input or feedback. I don't need input or feedback. It's prime Doja Cat. Right?
Yeah.
No words needed at all. Top 5 lock.
I said fugly,
feeling
but
like
you know, if you feel that way,
You said what? You said fugly
yeah. You know what?
or prime Doja? Not like shaved head. I'm talking like 2020 Doja right here.
If you want to have Doja up there, I'll give you Doja, but you got to give me one whenever I call for it.
Oh no. Okay, then I'll move her down to like the bottom of barely tappable.
Okay.
Meet in the middle there, because I got one coming up. Where are we ranking? Old, saggy, wrinkly Dolly Parton.
I hate to say this, kind of fugly now. Prime Dolly Parton, the biggest smash of all time.
Yeah.
Current Dolly Parton, sorry.
No words needed. Looks like a female
top of
prince.
Fugly. Yeah, it is a female prince.
Okay, I'm taking my one auto here. All right. You cannot change it. You cannot give feedback. No.
I
No,
would have
I'm
put
not
her on the
listening
other
to
side
you.
of the list.
Dua Lipa. Man, it's Dua freaking Lipa, man. Since like day one, well, I don't know. Ever since this podcast has started, though, I'm sure I mentioned Dua Lipa 20 or 30 times.
Probably more.
Dua Lipa auto smash. This chick.
She looks like Meadow from The Sopranos.
Okay.
Easy smash, right?
I was thinking more like barely tappable, but
Okay, we can meet a side chick.
yeah, I don't think you're gonna use your auto on that. You know, your lock in.
Yeah. I don't know who I'm gonna use it on.
No words needed.
No.
No words needed.
No. Dude, I wanna work out till I'm bigger than
No,
she is.
no words needed.
I feel like I should know who that is. A Fergie. That's
I
Fergie.
feel like I know.
Smash.
Oh, Fergalicious definitions. He has the worst national anthem of all time, but she's
Hold on.
still good looking.
Hold on. I gotta look up the words to that now.
Yeah, hold on.
Oh my god. Dude.
Fergalicious definition. Make them
2006,
boys
damn.
below go. They want my treasure, so treasures from my soul. You could see me, you can't squeeze me. It ain't easy. I ain't sleazy. I got reasons why I tease them boys. I've not heard that song in a while, so I might be, messing up the melody, but
I'm
Fergalicious.
trying to find this one part.
I blow kisses, put them boys on rock. They be lining down the block.
That's
It goes 4 3 2 1.
Yeah. Crazy ass song. For goodlicious definitions make the boys go crazy. I love Fergie. Shout out Fergie.
Or shut up, Fergie. Man.
There's not enough pixels to know who those people are.
No word needed then.
No. Same with the next person. Who the fuck is that? Why is that picture so blown out?
I wonder, is Poppy gonna be on here? Let's locate where the P's are. Yeah. I don't see Poppy anywhere.
Oh,
There's M's,
see
there's
Pink.
O's.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's Pink.
So she'd be
Really,
around
no
there,
Poppy.
no.
No Poppy. That sucks. Anyway. Side chick?
I was thinking caution ahead.
Okay, so we'll meet in the middle there. We'll go
Yeah, also,
to the end of Barely Happable. He's just.
I forgot to mention, but I did buy those WWE tickets.
Oh, you did buy them?
Yeah.
Alright, we're going to the WWE officially.
Yeah.
I thought you had mentioned that, but just, I guess, reiterate it then.
I remember I said I was buying them, but I didn't ever confirm that I got them. And then I was just looking at my email, and I saw the confirmation. I was like, oh yeah, I just bought those. Yeah.
Right.
Anyways,
I'm feeling
Not
no words
enough
needed on the
pixels,
next
but
4.
pretty
I'm
fugly,
feeling.
yeah. Hold on, is number 4 RuPaul?
I don't know who that is.
He's like the most famous drag queen of all time.
I mean, I know who RuPaul is. I'm saying I don't know who that picture is.
Okay.
Obviously, I know who RuPaul is. I just don't know who's in that picture.
Of RuPaul, dude.
No
Straight
words
up.
needed. No words needed. No words needed. Gwen Stefani.
I'm surprised you knew who that was. Dude, Smash.
I could escape. I would, but first of all, let me say I must apologize for acting stink and treating this way, 'cause I've been acting like sour milk on the floor. Something. If I could, I'm gonna be sweet and recreate a place that's my own world. Forever, perfectly together. Now tell me, boy, now wouldn't it be sweet, sweet escape?
Just open it up.
Woohoo! Eehoo! Akon cooked on that song.
Hold on, I had a song saved on one of my phones that apparently... Actually, I'm not going to do that now that I think about it. There's a song that if you... Even if you sing it, it would get like automatically copyright claimed. I was just thinking, how funny would it be to test that out? But then I was thinking that would like immediately pull our video down, and I have to submit an appeal, and then we go back up 2 days later and get no traction and have 3 views. So I'm not gonna do that.
What song is it? Like just the title for those curious.
Yeah, I'll figure that out while we go through the next group of women here. I don't know
No
who
words
those chicks
needed.
are. I mean, I'd probably fuck all three of them.
Oh, you would?
I'm not saying I'd put them in smash. I'm just saying I would smash.
You thinking like bottom of side chick, top of barrel tappable?
Yeah, barely tappable.
And I was like somewhere around there. Yes. Is this?
That's the chick from The Little Mermaid, the black one.
Yeah, you need to take an. Yeah, you got to take an Uber to get from her, right eye to her left eye.
Yeah. What letter are we in?
I'm thinking fugly.
Probably. I don't think that's Glorilla, but she got eyes like her.
Right. I'm pretty sure that's Halle something.
Halle
is her
Berry.
name.
Halle Berry.
No, that's not Halle Berry. Halle Berry's an
Oh,
actress.
yeah. Fuck. I know.
Halle Bailey. Halle Bailey.
Yes.
In certain pictures, sure. In that specific photo, absolutely not.
No. Same with this next chick. Absolutely not.
I would rather cut my balls off with a rusty, serrated knife.
I would rather let the Undertaker chew my nutsack off nibble by nibble.
I would rather let Brock Lesnar suplex me through, 18 panes of fiery glass.
I would let Brock Lesnar treat me like the Hulk treated Loki by my ball sack.
I would let Thanos snap half the universe out of existence in hopes that I would avoid smashing her.
I would ask Brittany Griner for an autograph.
I would rather smash Brittany Griner.
I would
Okay,
tell
that's too
Danica
far, that's too
Patrick
far.
she's a good driver. Maybe that's too far.
No, man. I would get in a car with Danica Patrick.
Okay, that's too far. Anyways,
I just send a
female
prayer.
Big Nick.
Side chick?
Yeah, side
I
chick.
just say side chick.
Well, she does look like Big Nick.
We're thinking like middle, top, or bottom.
Middle, yeah.
Like dead center.
It's a run-of-the-mill side chick.
Ice Spice.
Isis
Say that I'm good enough. Grab my beater to
Spices.
think about. No, good enough.
AKA
Looks like a
Queen
Cabbage
Poopy,
Patch
or
Kid.
whatever they call her, because she keeps making fart jokes and poop references. I think she's ugly.
What are we thinking here?
Is that Iggy Azalea? Yeah, that is.
It might be.
That's
It
Iggy.
might be Iggy.
Here's the thing, not only is Iggy one of the ugliest women I've ever seen, she how do I even describe it? She's an Australian, first of all. Okay? And she likes to fuck American rappers, have their kid, kidnap that kid, go to Australia, tell the Australian authorities that said baby daddy was abusive. Which, by the way, if you're an Australian and you have a kid with someone in a different country and you just tell the cops that person was abusive, that person, without any sort of formal investigation at all, will be permanently banned from Australia. She did it to Hobson, she did it to Playboy Cardi, she's done it to another rapper. Yeah, fuck her.
I mean, opposite of that, you mean, right?
Like,
Do not do that to her.
yeah.
I'm making a joke, Tommy Boy.
The 50 cent
Still
double
better
finger.
looking than whatever this is.
That's debatable, man.
And I swear on my life, 12 Savage should be at the bottom.
No. Is her name actually 12 Savage, or
I
did
don't-
you just make that up?
No, I'm saying she looks like a female 21 Savage.
Yeah, she does.
There's no way her name was actually 12 Savage.
12 Aggressive.
12 Mildly Unat Rest.
Why
Dug for cover?
why does that look like Lizzo if she lost all the weight?
Fantastic question.
Yeah, duck for cover, I guess.
I mean, like, she's not ugly. She's not good looking.
Yeah.
That's the mom from that '70s show.
No?
It looks like the mom from that '70s show, just aged down.
Yeah, okay, I guess I can kind of see that.
Yeah, that looks like Deborah Jo Rupp, kind
Man,
of.
yeah. You know, I like to shit on sitcoms a lot, and talk about how much I don't like Seinfeld or Friends or anything like that, and I think they're all like overrated shows and whatever. Dude, that '70s show was more than a sitcom. It was just comedy. It was like an SNL skit that became an entire show.
Looks like a man. No words needed.
Yeah.
In fact, for the next two, no words needed.
Yeah, definitely. Budget Sol Ruka.
Hot chick.
Okay, I was thinking barely tappable.
Chicken barely
I see
tappable.
Katy Perry on here.
Well, I'll put her towards the top of barely tappable.
Okay.
Caution ahead?
Ben Shapiro? Female? Wait. No. That's Dylan Mulvaney, the Bud Light guy.
That is not.
No, but it so is. Like, you can't tell me that's not a clone of the Bud Light transgender person.
I kind of see it now. I kind of see it now. No words needed?
Smash. Mega smash.
I was gonna say no words needed.
Anyways, I can't find the song I was thinking of, unfortunately.
I think this might be a lock for the top 5.
Probably, yeah.
I think I think this top 5, even Dua Lipa.
Well, I mean, I disagree with that one, but I get that I can't move it, so.
Hold on. Okay, I'll give you the benefit.
What? No.
I
don't want her in top 5.
Out of these, who would you move into the top 5? I won't force anybody into the top 5 if you don't want them there.
My pick for the top 5 is Britney Spears. She's already up there at number 1, so I don't care.
What about the 4 after the top 1?
I mean, the 2 after, very good choices. The 1 after that, highly questionable. The 1 after that, I agree.
Dua Lipa, man. Fine, okay. How's that? We'll move Dua Lipa to 6, just for you.
Okay.
Is that acceptable?
It's very acceptable.
No words needed on the next 5, 6,
7,
7?
8. Yeah.
No words needed on the next 8.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
we're not even paying attention. We're not even paying
Perry.
attention where they go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in a row. Katy Perry.
Alright, I'm using my card here, Smash.
I would agree with that.
Okay, I'm not using my card here.
Okay, now it's locked in. We'll move to the bottom of Smash. This chick.
No words.
Since you've been gone, I can breathe for the first time. Yeah.
Is that really the chick that made that song?
That's Kelly Clarkson.
God, she looks worse than I thought she would.
Yeah. Since you've been gone.
I'm gonna leave this one up to you. I don't feel any particular way about it. Okay.
Bottom a duck for cover.
That's majorly fair. This is like
Hop a duck for
RuPaul
cover.
if he was born a woman. I'm gonna say yeah, like
Hop a duck for cover.
Yeah.
This giant ad on the bottom is making it incredibly difficult.
We've had a non-stop rotating FEMA ad on the bottom.
Oh, man.
No words. No words for Miss Largehead here.
No words. They're like middle of the pack here.
Yeah, I don't know who that is, but it's a very middle of the pack.
I mean, like, this is just like the average woman you'd see while, like, grocery shopping or something. I don't know who this is, but side chick?
Oh, easy side chick, yeah. If not like a smash, that's like a prime 2003 woman. That is like my exact type of female.
Right. I feel like, side chick is looking pretty perfect with how we have them in order.
It's kind of just the best.
I think side chick is the most accurate one we've had. No work needed for Lady Gaga.
Smash, right?
You're joking.
You don't think Lady Gaga's hot?
No, not at all.
I pull up some
Ugly.
pictures of Lady Gaga because she does a lot of outrageous outfits, but she's not ugly.
Are you gonna use your card on Lady Gaga?
Pull up some pictures of Lady Gaga. I want to make sure because I'm like 1,000% sure that she herself is not ugly. She just styles herself very ugly a lot of the time on purpose. Exactly. She makes herself not look good on purpose. If you find pictures of her where she looks good, she can look pretty damn good. Like
You have
that,
to find
like
the
that right
picture,
there.
though. You're gonna
Or the
smash
meat dress, dude.
meat dress.
I would smash meat dress Lady Gaga.
Here she is, just in her natural state.
That's not bad. I mean, alright, that's maybe not a smash. That's maybe like a barely tappable, alright? Set her next to... Yeah, anyways.
I would say fugly. You'd say barely tappable.
Yeah.
We'll meet at caution ahead.
Yeah, caution ahead's a little slim. We'll stuff it up.
She is a little bit better looking than this chick. I'll give you that. Slightly. Lana Del Rey.
I could not tell that was Lana Del Rey.
That is Lana Del Rey. Hear me out.
I don't like how visible the split in the jaw is. That's like one of my biggest pet peeves on chins is like, if you didn't know, you actually have two lower jaws and they're connected by like a little joint right there. And I hate when that gap is like big enough that it like sucks skin in. I don't know, that's just like you could show me like a 12 out of 10 woman, and if she's got that little like skin indent in the chin, it's like a 0 out of 10 for me.
She looks like a white Selena Gomez, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
I was gonna put her in side chick.
Oh.
What are you thinking?
Caution ahead.
Side chick versus caution ahead. So yeah, we'll put her in barely tappable, I guess. I guess that's fair.
Dude, barely
Yeah,
tappable is just our middle ground of disagreements.
Yeah. That's perfectly described. No words needed.
No. Not for the next one either.
Now, what are we thinking here?
See,
Caution ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say caution head. I was like, see, if it wasn't for the melanin, I'd say like a barely tappable, but
if it wasn't for the lack of
not enough
pixels.
pixels to tell who any of these women are, so fugly because they don't have human faces. Yeah, no words needed. Now, Lord. Oh, whoa. You're just gonna throw Lord into fugly?
Yes.
No, I'm playing. I totally agree.
Oh, alright. No word needed, right?
No. Also, the
Like,
lip filler
absolutely.
on the next chick is obnoxiously, like, annoying.
Now,
Wait,
is she
oh,
in the
whoa,
top
wait,
5?
wait. That's what you meant by no words needed?
I mean, it.
I thought you meant the other side of the tier.
You put her in fugly?
You wouldn't?
You would?
She don't look that good, man.
Alright, fine. We'll meet in the middle.
Okay.
Top half or bottom half of barely tappable?
I'll give you top half.
You don't think she's attractive?
No.
Okay, so you find Fergie more attractive than her.
Yeah.
Who hurt you?
Women, mostly.
Did you get heartbroken by a chick that looks like this or something?
No, but I did have beef with a chick that kind of looked like that in like 5th grade.
Alright.
Yeah, I don't like the lip filler, man.
Yeah.
That's Mario
Is that
Carey.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is that Mariah Carey?
Yeah. I don't think she's hot at all.
Yeah, neither do I. I think she, like... I'll give her the benefit of that for Duck for Cover. What do you
Yeah.
think?
I mean, Eminem tapped it, Nick Cannon married it. I wouldn't do either.
I wouldn't for the next 3.
Oh, you don't like SZA? I think that's SZA, right?
Well, we're in the middle of the M.
That's Megan
Why
Thee
would
Stallion.
SZA...
Never mind. I fucking hate Megan Thee Stallion.
And no, I don't like SZA at all. SZA doesn't get enough credit for being one of the ugliest women alive.
What? You're insane.
Ugly. Actually...
No. Don't give Megan Thee Stallion any... No. She got Tory Lanez locked up after she stepped on glass. Free Tory.
Oh, no caution ahead?
Fugly. Fuck.
Megan Trainor.
Man. I'm all about that bass. No treble. She has a nice ass,
listen, man.
but she's like a 6 out of 10 otherwise.
There's certain pictures where...
Yeah, anyways.
In certain pictures, I agree with you. Other pictures, gorgeous, man. I mean, I still think she's, barely tappable, but wherever you want to put her.
Yeah, we can do barely tappable.
We'll go like right about there. This era, Miley Cyrus.
I couldn't even tell that was Miley.
It's Miley.
Is that like pre or post Wrecking Ball? It's gotta be pre, right?
This is like post Wrecking Ball.
I don't. No, I think she got like way skinnier post Wrecking Ball.
So where are we feeling?
I mean, I've always thought that like Party in the USA Miley was like one of the biggest smashes of all time. This like in between Party in the USA and Wrecking Ball is like I don't know.
Like a Duck for Cover?
I was thinking Caution Ahead. And then like
I'll put her
post Wrecking Ball is just fugly. Like she just never looked good again after that.
No words needed.
Generic hood chick, fugly.
Mitski.
I don't even know who that is. Kinda.
Maybe that song's like, my love is mine, all mine. My love, mine, all
Never
mine.
heard it.
Nothing in the world can... Whatever. Nothing in the world belongs to me but my
I'm
love.
thinking either
Whatever.
fugly or duck for cover.
I'll give you duck for cover. That's what I was thinking. This chick. We got...
Dude, kinda no words needed for the next three. Just we got whoever this chick
Yeah.
is. We got a black moai face and budget Liza Koshy. Oh, and
Alright.
that's like
Side chick?
God, I'm trying to think that's like Willem Dafoe as a woman. I was trying not to say Steve Buscemi because they look. I always confuse them, but that's straight up like Willem Dafoe as a chick. And hear me out. Willem Dafoe is very handsome in an ugly way. She's just ugly.
Okay. I was gonna say duck for cover.
Okay.
Well, I'll put her at the top of fugly.
Yeah, I'm just saying you know, like Willem Dafoe. You know, he's an interesting looking fella, but you wouldn't put your dick in him.
Is that who I think it is?
Nicki
Is that the
Minaj.
queen of rap? As her fans like to call her?
Nicki Minaj. Yeah.
I pray that my daughter something not having menages. I don't remember how the exact lyric goes.
Oh.
Violent crimes.
Yeah. Oh
I
man.
have menages.
I gotta look up the lyrics now.
The violent crimes is so good, but I forgot the lyrics of it already. Great song, by the way. Very underrated. That entire
Yeah, the whole
album is
2018 Yay album is just,
just Kanye being Kanye. Before he was
dreaming,
dreaming,
talking,
talking.
in your sleep.
your
I know
sleep.
you want
I
to
know
cry
you
all
wanna cry all
night.
night.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Laden,
Oh,
demon, finding reason to defend all of your violence.
shit, where'd you put the? I know the outro with her kind of saying the line, but where's him interpolating the line? That's what I'm trying to find. Oh, I hope she like Nikki. I make her a monster, not having menages. I'm just being silly. I answer the door like Will Smith and Martin. Edward, do we have a problem? Matter of fact, Marlon, this ain't Meet the Fockers. I beat his ass, pray I beat the Chargers, and Daddy don't play, not when it comes to the daughters. Yeah.
Don't do no yoga, don't do Pilates, just play piano and stick to karate. I pray your body straight more like mine, not your mommy's. Just being salty, but ninjas is nuts.
And I am a ninja.
And
I
I'm
know
a
what they
ninja,
want.
I know what
And
they
that you
want.
Don't get it all at once. Curves under your dress. I know it's pervs on the net. Yeah. All of the comments. You want to bomb me. That's your baby. You love her to death. God, I love Ye so much. Anyways.
Ninjas is monsters. Ninjas is pimps. Ninjas is players. Till ninjas have daughters. Ninjas is pimps. Ninjas is players. Till ninjas have daughters.
I'm looking at women like something to nurture. Not something to conquer.
Anyway, where are we putting Nikki?
That's a fantastic question. I feel like it depends
Middle of
on
the
the
pack?
era, you know, like the Starship Super Bass era was like an easy smash, Anaconda era, easy smash. And after that, it kind of just depends on the day.
Top of caution ahead.
Maybe Barely Tappable. Like top of Barely Tappable. I mean, she's in that picture, you know,
Okay.
that's like Super Bass era. That's hot Nikki.
No word needed for the next two.
No, what? That white chick right there. Have you met Bertram yet in Red Dead?
Is he in chapter 6?
He's in every chapter. He's the retard in the bar in Van Horn.
I don't think I've met him.
Okay, next time you're playing Red Dead, go to Van Horn, walk in the saloon, immediately on the right there's going to be a retard in a yellow shirt named Bertram. Do that mission.
Hey. Olivia Rodrigo. No word needed?
Again, she kind of looks like Meadow from The Sopranos. Yeah, no words needed.
Alright, let me climb the ladder here of all 18 layers. In fact, we'll slip her into like top 6 territory. Are there any of these that you want to use your card on yet?
Oh, let me think.
We'll just get that out of the way. Remember, I said SZA don't get enough credit for being one of the ugliest women alive. You said SZA's a smash.
I'm looking at everyone on the list. I'm using my card on SZA. She gets a smash.
You're using your card on SZA, alright.
100%, yeah. Shout out SZA.
She looks like she eats makeup, packets and crayons, but
She probably does.
to be fair, I'll put her side by side with Dua Lipa. I will put her side by side with Dua Lipa. They will remain, side by side for the rest of the tier list making, whatever. No word needed for the next 3.
Next.
Bang. Bang.
8, like 10.
Bang. No word needed for pink.
No, pink is very ugly. Although, I do want to say...
Not enough pixels.
Okay. Well, yeah, no words needed for the next 2, Black Marilyn Manson. But, hold on. Girl with the spike collar. That's my girl Rico Nasty right there. I don't know if you remember, but she was like number 12 on my top 50.
Rico Nasty was?
Yeah.
Now, I mean, in that specific picture.
Look up Rico Nasty smack a bitch. Look at her in that video. Thank God I had smack a bitch today. Yeah. Smack a bitch today. Thank God. Yeah. Come on, man. It's pretty hot.
I mean, I was gonna say in like this.
Oh, I like it. I don't like that.
Yeah, that's your number 12.
That's like the only bad era she's ever had, and that was for one album that like she didn't even want to make.
Hold on.
Yeah. I was thinking the same thing. You didn't have to bring it up. The Travis Scott fish, I get it.
I'll hear you out on some of them.
Yeah.
I don't know why she's gluing hair. I don't know why she's gluing hair to her head, but
That's a black people thing. I don't get what it's about. Yeah.
You know what? Where'd you want to rank her?
Smash.
We'll have to meet in the middle, Tommy boy.
Yeah, I already used my card. And I'm not taking it back. SZA deserves it more than Rico, but she could get mad.
She looks like she eats plastic. She looks like she eats lipstick.
I don't care.
Rihanna, again, no words needed for Rihanna. We don't need feedback.
No.
Questions, comments, or concerns. Any era Rihanna.
You know who like one of the luckiest people in the world is?
Who's that?
Okay, well I'm pretty sure it was Michael Cera in is it This Is the End, right? Is that the Apocalypse movie with the actors? Anyways, I'm pretty sure that's the movie, and I'm pretty sure at some point in there Rihanna's in the movie and Michael Cera slaps her ass and then she turns around and slaps him. He got to slap her ass 3 times actually, because 2 of those times weren't good enough to put on camera.
You know he had to be messing up on purpose.
Probably. Well, so actually, what it was is part of the script was that he goes up and like taps her ass from behind, and apparently he went over to her and was like, can I do this? Are you okay with that? She was like, if you're gonna slap me, I'm gonna slap you. He's like, cool. So he did it the first time, just gave like a little tap, and then she just gave him like a little tap, and they're like, no, not good enough. They film the second time, like same kind of thing, goes a little harder, like, no, like, slap each other, seriously. So then the third take, which they actually get on camera, he like walks up and he's like, and then she turns around and just BAM! Just smacks him right across the face, like hard as she can.
Man. Right. We're thinking for the next 3?
Next 4? Next 5?
I would put Sabrina Carpenter in Dog for Cover,
Okay.
personally. I don't think she's, ugly, but I don't think she's attractive either.
I don't know who that is.
Side chick?
But yeah, easy. Same with Selena, dude. Put her up there.
Selena was either going to go in the, side chick or smash. I feel like she's more side chick.
I don't get how she's like, isn't she in her 30s now, or like close to, and she like still looks like she's 12 at the same time. I don't get it. How does she?
I was
look
gonna
so
say
young?
more like, I was gonna say 20, but okay.
I don't know. Like, I think about when
Well,
I
we'll
first
meet it
saw
for the next
Selena when
5.
she was like, 15, 16, whatever, dating Justin Bieber, and now she looks the exact same. I don't get it.
No one's needed for the next 2,
Hold
right?
on, hold on. You don't like Sia?
I like some of her music. I don't think she's attractive.
Actually, I don't know what she looks like. Oh. Oh, God. I don't think we need any words.
Uh,
I didn't know she was Australian. I'm gonna swing
is that
from
Shakira?
the chandelier.
That's
Probably.
Shakira. Older Shakira,
Oh, shit.
mm,
Play boots, play
like
tails.
early 20s Shakira,
Yeah, prime Shakira was hot.
barely tappable now.
Yeah.
There. Side chick?
Sure.
I mean, if there's anything worse you would rather put her, let me know.
That works.
Oh well, yeah, I think right there's a good placement. No words needed.
No, she looks like a dude. Now,
Not enough pixels.
oh, hold on. Isn't that the Spice Girls?
I don't think it is.
Group of 5 women. Just look up the Spice Girls real quick, cause like we're in the S's. We got a group of 5 girls. The Spice Girls were 5 girls. Yeah, that's them. I told you.
Oh, it is.
It's Smash for all 5.
For all 5?
All 5.
I was gonna say Duck for Cover once I knew it was them
What?
as a collective.
You don't
So
like the
we'll.
Spice Girls? If you wanna be my lover,
I'll give you barely tappable.
make it last forever.
I still think this chick should be top tier, but it is what it is.
Shout out the Spice Girls.
This chick.
I feel like I definitely know who that is, but I just can't recall.
Is that the chick from? Oh my lord! Is that the chick from Fleetwood Mac?
Oh. I think
Stevie Nicks. That's Stevie Nicks.
yeah.
And Prime Stevie Nicks?
Barely tappable?
Yeah, but old Stevie Nicks?
I mean, even in this
I'll give you
picture,
barely tappable.
you know, it's not bad. No words, way too many tattoos.
Yeah.
Not enough pixels. Yeah, unseasoned white,
Alright.
blind, boiled chicken woman.
Alright. What are you thinking here? Order needed?
I've never seen a chick that looks so much like every black NBA player mixed into a woman.
No order needed for the next two, right?
No, hot Cheeto woman. But who are these chicks here?
I don't even know. I think we might be in the E's now. Ugly.
Duck for cover, man. They got potential.
Okay. Tina Turner.
I'm also gonna say duck for cover.
Okay, I'll agree with you on that one. All right. Side chick.
Maybe barely tappable.
Other side chick, barely tappable. I'll put her top of barely tappable. Not enough pixels. Oh, so that looks like a dude on the left. Are there gonna? Can I not zoom in anymore? There we go. No words needed for the next 4.
Well, this one we got in front of us here, like has characteristics that fit every category, and I just can't think of which one to put it in.
Just gonna put her dead center then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's a good candidate for like end of barely tappable.
I'm doing my research on who those black chicks were, by the way.
Okay. Not enough pixels. I'm sure at least one of them is attractive, but the rest of them probably not.
It was the Supremes.
Oh.
Yeah,
What are you thinking here?
One of
thinking
their
for the next
singers
4,
was
actually.
Diana Ross. Yeah, okay. Anyways. just
No
kinda
order needed for the next
all
4.
of them? For all of them? Just every single one?
Oh, even her?
I don't know, what are you thinking?
I was thinking side chick.
Meet in the middle?
Yeah, we'll meet in the middle. So between side chick and fugly would be. Caution ahead.
Yeah, okay. Man, the definitive women's artist tier list.
From 2 retarded dudes on the internet.
Yeah, who genuinely don't know anything about women. I mean, we didn't know like 2/3 of them.
Right. I just for fun decided to stopwatch and see how long this tier list took us.
Oh. And how long was that?
An hour, 8 minutes and 27 seconds.
Damn. Okay.
And we really get lost in it, just like I get lost in your eyes, Tommy boy.
Just like I get lost inside of your guts.
Ooh. Man.
Yeah, we.
By the way, man, that joke was not planned. I just come up with that on the spot.
Everything we do is on the spot.
Truly, nobody is more unqualified than we are.
Yeah. Man. Do you just want to, like. I mean, we got like 40 minutes left to record. Do you just want to, like, go into some pictures of Brock Lesnar for 40 minutes?
I mean, not necessarily, but
Oh, okay.
Why would I want to?
I don't know. Just
Okay, that reminds me. Okay, I'd put this on my show notes in the middle of Aldi. So Sunday, right? I go to Aldi with mom, because she asked if anybody wanted to go grocery shopping with her, and I don't want her to be alone, so I'm like, sure, I'll go. Why not? I've come to the conclusion, like, this is my theory. I named it the Maggard theory. It's about when you spot women in public, specifically in a grocery store, because it's like the prime setting for like right lighting, right situation. All right. Let me see how I wrote this down. But you see a woman in your age in public, right? Doesn't matter what where, but specifically grocery stores is what I had in mind. You see her for the first time. She is the most, like, any woman your age you see in public. First time, first look. Beautiful, supermodel, the most gorgeous woman you ever laid eyes on. You look away, try to look inconspicuous. Look again, ugly, right?
sometimes.
You look away, you look back the third time. Somehow she is even prettier than the first time. But the fourth time and on, for the rest of the time, she's gonna be like, if she's, supermodel, she'll stay the same way as it was the third time. If she's ugly, there's no middle ground, by the way. It's only happening when you see a really good looking chick or a really bad looking chick. And if she's like ugly, you will never be able to see her as attractive as you did the first and third times. From the fourth time on, she will be ugly still. Try this next time you see a chick in her 20s out in public, Trust me, it's...
I was actually thinking of a time I had the exact opposite experience.
Oh.
I was at,
Okay.
Okay, so to give some background, I had just done some plumbing work on one of my grandparents' cabins, and there was a hole in the wall that we had to cut out to get to the pipes, and we were feeling a bit lazy that day, so instead of putting drywall up where there was a hole, we just went to Goodwill and bought a picture that was bigger than the hole and hung it above there for a few weeks. And so while I was in this Goodwill, I see this woman walk in. I kind of glanced over. I didn't think anything at first. Honestly, I was like, oh, kind of no-go. And then, I'm just like doing my thing, shopping around. She kind of walks by me. And I see her titties like swing, 'cause she's got some big knockers. I see them kind of swing a little bit next to me. And I just like catch a little glance to my side, and I'm like, she ain't wearing nothing but a sundress. Like a thin-ass sundress. Like, I can see through it. She keeps walking, whatever. I'm still walking around the store, just looking at stuff, looking at, like... whenever I go into old, thrift stores, I like to go look at, like, old movies on VHS, and I'll, like, write down, like, movies that I think have, like, cool box art, and then I'll try to, like, download them and watch them later, because I don't actually want to buy them, and I don't have a VHS player. But that's like my way to go browse for old movies, is like walking around like a Goodwill. And anyways, so I'm like looking at some old movies, and I look over and I see her walking, and I realize this woman is smoking hot. She's wearing a damn near see-through dress with her titties swinging around in a Goodwill. And I was like, if I wasn't with my grandpa right now, I'd go propose.
Oh man. I thought my theory was genius.
I mean, I think the... I'm trying to think how to phrase this. I think the theory itself works, but the order can change. I think you either look at someone, you think they're ugly, think they're hot, think they're ugly, think they're hot, or you think they're hot, think they're ugly, think they're hot, think they're ugly.
No, for me it went hot, ugly, hot, and the rest of the time was ugly. The first and third looks I got at her, she was like, peak. Second look and fourth look on, every time I passed her the rest of the day.
Exactly.
I think it...
So I'm saying, I think that's accurate, but I think the inverse is also accurate. I think it's one
granted,
or the other.
she was... I later on saw the front of her shirt, and it's something about being a mother, so...
Oh.
Yeah, she looked like a teen mom who now raises, like, in her early 20s, like a school-aged child. That's the vibe I got from her. She looks like a former teen mom.
Well, like she killed the kid?
No, like she was a mom when she was a teen, and now she's no longer a teen, but is still a mom.
I don't think that makes you a former teen mom. I think if you have a kid when you're a teen, you're just...
Well, you're not a teen anymore. You're in your 20s, and this chick was definitely in her 20s.
Yeah, but you know, it's like saying you're only a Purple Heart veteran while the bullet is traveling through you. Once it gets to the other side, you can't have a Purple Heart anymore.
That's different.
No, it's a label.
Alright, whatever. You got any fun topics that you'd like to discuss, Tommy boy?
I can look through my show notes really quick. I've been writing a lot of stuff down and not going over it because we've always just packed out our episodes.
I mean, like, we'll have the occasional stinker, or we're just like prepping for for the next coming week or so.
Like this
We
one,
just need to get
where
something out.
it's just wrestling matches and stuff.
I mean, like, well, this one isn't really wrestling matches. This one was like 1/3 of the episode is gonna be us ranking like celebrity women singers.
I got a perfect topic
Not
for
even
us to talk about.
Not even an episode, or no, not even 2 episodes after. We spent an entire half episode doing brackets for women.
Yeah. Alright. I got my topic here. I want to get your input on this, okay? So,
Right.
America, one of the top nations, the top nation in the entire world. But what's like the number one thing crippling our male half of the society? Majorly. anyways.
Adult videos.
Pornography, correct. One Playboy magazine would have toppled the Roman Empire. If the Turks could have launched 1983's Playboy into the center of Rome, Rome would have fallen overnight.
Oh.
They would have just, everyone would have been so busy jerking off, they would not have been able to fight.
Yeah, that's... Try dropping that into, like, any one of those, like, early, like, try dropping that in the middle of the Crusades.
Yeah.
And what would happen?
Yeah, dude, you drop some porn in the middle of a crusade, suddenly it's an orgy. Man. Shout out the Holy Roman Empire. Didn't last
Shout out the
quite long
Crusades.
enough. Yeah, we need more.
Shout out the Crusades.
We need more crusades.
I feel like we need to do a deep dive episode sometime on the Crusades.
I did a deep dive on them while I was in high school, and I did like a whole report on them for history class. No, actually, that was middle school. That was 7th grade. Yeah, the Holy Roman Empire and all their adventures. Yeah, it's incredible. Man,
I mean, like, I just love history.
me too. Do you remember having to recite the Constitution in 7th grade?
I was in 5th grade and we had to do the preamble.
Oh, I didn't have to do that.
Yeah, we the people, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, something, do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America. I think I got most of it.
Sure.
The we the people part.
Yeah, I remember. I know it says "We the People" on the top.
Yeah. In order for a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, to ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America. All right. I'd love to see the Constitution and the Declaration at some point in my life. That's one of the bucket list items for me to see, is the Constitution and the Declaration.
I'm gonna quote James Gandolfini as Tony Soprano here.
Okay.
Do you know America's the only country on this whole fucking planet that has the pursuit of happiness guaranteed in writing in its Constitution? It's true.
America, man.
We are the only country that guarantees you can pursue happiness. It doesn't say that we guarantee you'll achieve it or that you'll ever have it, but you're damn free to go and try.
America, that's... I love it here. I love it here. USA, USA, USA.
Yeah.
Top 5 coolest moment of my life. I don't know if I've told this on the show before or not. My first ever concert was Five Finger Death Punch, right, in Knoxville, Tennessee, November 2022. They're doing their thing. They are a band that's like supports, hugely supports the military. And, they take a moment to, acknowledge the military and like all their veterans and active duty members. And the coolest moment of my life so far was along with like 12,000 other knuckleheads in that, that's like the fan base name is the Knuckleheads, right? I'm not saying it's not derogatory. That's not derogatory. Their fan base is called Knuckleheads.
It's just
Myself and like 12,000 other knuckleheads got to chant USA, USA, USA in support of our military at a heavy metal concert. Never have I ever experienced anything like that, or will I ever experience anything like that again.
Yeah. So I like to say I've only been to 3 concerts in my life, which is technically true. But I've sort of been to dozens at the same time. So the first one I ever went to, first actual concert was Logic. Back in, I think 2019, it was November 2019. He was doing the, God, what was that album? Confessions of a Dangerous Mind. He was doing the tour for that album. And I got to see Jid and Corday in person. I was so hyped for Corday. And then I saw, oh God, who's the first guy? I saw Illustrating, that was the third one. Illenium, that was the second one. But there's this thing called... Hold on, let me take a stab.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't want to lose temperature.
Live action. Live action.
There's this thing called... Holy fuck, Country Thunder. They do shows... Maybe you can pull this up. Somewhere in Wisconsin and somewhere in, I think, Arizona. And anyways, my parents and all their friends always got, wristbands to the Kenosha ones in Wisconsin. So I've been to like 8 Country Thunders. And seen genuinely probably 100 different country artists there. The thing is, I hate country music. And, so this didn't mean anything to me. It was like, okay, And most of the time I didn't even want to go to these, and like my mom just like forced me to, and we'd camp there for a couple days, and it's like, this sucks. I was not there when Nickelback was there, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
That was last year. I wish, but yeah. Yeah, I've been to a whole bunch of Country Thunders. I don't really count that as a concert though, because I don't listen to country music.
I mean, I listen to like one modern country artist, and that's it. Chris Stapleton, man. Shout out Chris Stapleton. Love Chris Stapleton. Like, he doesn't sound new. He sounds classic.
I'm really high. Speaking of country artists, Post Malone, man. He's been doing real fucking good for himself.
You can tell, like, he just loves making music. He's not doing it to be famous.
Yeah.
Yep, I've never met him, but I'm not even like a huge fan of his music, but I want to meet him just because like he seems like a really genuine, humble dude.
Yeah, and what was I gonna say? I got this thing with artists where like, I'll find artists when they're like really small, like few hundred followers, whatever. And like, I heard was it White Iverson, like right when that blew up. So I wasn't there for the, the hype of like Congratulations, which came out right before that, but I heard White Iverson like the day that came out, because it like, it got popular pretty quick. So I consider myself to have been like on the ground floor for Post Malone, and I stopped listening to him sometime after Rockstar, because like, while I'll admit his music got better, and it's the same thing with like every artist I find in like a very early stage of their career. Like, yeah, their music gets better with time, but it loses some of that like
That
just
special feel.
yeah that real like personality that their older stuff has. And so I haven't really listened to that much of Post newer music or his country music. Not just because I'm not into it, but I feel like I'm past the point of listening to Post Malone because he's not a small artist anymore, or a relatively small artist, for what he was.
Right. Like I said, I've never been a huge fan of his, but I respect him.
Yeah, I used to be a huge fan.
And like, if somebody's like, "Hey, do you want to go see Post Malone concert with me?" I'd be like, "Probably not, but I appreciate it." But like, if I got a chance to meet him, I still would.
Oh yeah.
The only like famous musician that I've ever met was have I told this story before about how I met Jufu on Omegle?
Yeah. Yeah. You did.
Okay, yeah,
You
yeah. I
told me,
met a rapper. I met the rapper Jufu. I was on Omegle one night, just perusing through there, and I come across this rapper named Jufu who had a few songs blow up on TikTok back in like 2020, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh, that reminded me of something. Let me grab my phone here.
Reminds you of what?
Speaking of rappers that got big on TikTok, or just artists that got big on TikTok, do you remember Tommy Richmond?
I know the name.
Okay, he made $1 Million Baby and Devil Is a Lie.
Oh God, I hate that.
Yeah.
Million Dollar Baby is one of the biggest abominations to ever touch this planet.
What's Yeah. So that's the one where it's like, I ain't never represent, baby. I ain't do. Yeah. I don't like that song, but that song and his other song, Devil Is a Lie, which is the one that's, but you got no confidence lately. Really wanna run around and chase me. That song? Why do those two songs sound exactly the same? Like, they're genuinely almost identical songs.
Because music sucks nowadays for the most part.
Yeah.
Although I have found quite a few, good artists making music.
Yeah, like Since '99, for instance, the guy in my Instagram PFP, he dropped a few songs in 2019, like EA and Allendale All Stars, and a few stuff that actually got saved on MP3, and he deleted them off SoundCloud and everything, and like all everywhere they had it posted. But I found the raw files for it somewhere and like downloaded it as an MP3, and I still got that shit saved. Or like the last time I was DMing with him, because like honestly, like we just talk sometimes, like we'll just chat. I was like, yo, I don't know if you like even remember EA that much, one of your first songs, your first song that you posted. I still got that shit saved on MP3, and I like sent him a picture of it. He's like, yo, no fucking way, dude, that's incredible. And yeah, God, I love that guy. But yeah, he started making music in like 2020. He's a new artist, but he's my favorite artist.
Okay. I mean, yeah, that's a pretty cool flex to have.
I have an unreleased song from him. It's still never come out.
Yeah, that's still cooler. That's cooler.
Yeah.
You've told that story at least once. I can't get over that. We need to get him as a guest on here.
Oh shit, I would love to, honestly.
It's like let him come on here and promote for the tens of people that watch our videos.
Hell yeah. Dude, we'd probably get more views from him being on here than he'd get exposure from us, but I'd be so down.
Yeah. I mean, like, I'm sure there's at least one person out of our now 13 subscribers, shout out Carl Malone,
Yeah.
13 subscribers that would enjoy his music.
Oh,
By the way, if you're subbing, let us know why,
This is
please.
the first time they heard that Karl Malone joke because I got episode 13 taken down.
Oh man, yeah, we've referenced it. We've referenced it in episode 14 or 15, I think. But
yeah, we
episode
definitely
13. We started off episode 13, or at least I did, with a Karl Malone joke,
did. Yeah.
talking about Karl Malone. Okay, how can I need to walk on eggshells. I need to toe the line. I need to tiptoe around it so I don't get us in trouble again.
So starting
Karl
with the normal
Malone.
intro, what's up, Landy Boy, what's going on, Tommy Boy, not much, filming episode 13, you went, Karl Malone would love that number, and I forget where you went from there. I got the recording, actually, we could just watch that right now.
Because Karl Malone, back in the 90s, I think, got a little too gung-ho about a minor who has a relation to the number 13, particularly the age 13, and Karl Malone's future son from that encounter went on to play in the NFL.
Wow, I didn't know she got pregnant.
He impregnated a 13-year-old.
Anyways, do you want to watch the
And then he
intro to
continued to
episode
play.
13 so you can hear what you said?
Oh, let's hear it.
Alright.
Boy.
You guys are getting a sneak
Here
peek
we
at
are.
all my files here. Go to
Wow.
13 up here.
Podcast 8
going
for
on,
real.
Landy Boy? Yeah, one of those is episode
Not
9,
much.
but
What's going
actually
on
I
for you,
called it
Tommy
8.
boy?
Oh, just filming episode 13 of the podcast.
4 hours.
So good to be
Yeah,
here.
you know. Now, Karl Malone to be so proud. If you know, you know.
What's his number,
Believe
13?
No, he impregnated a 13-year-old.
Oh, yeah. You were telling me
Remember I
about
told
that.
you the story at work?
You
Yeah.
did, yeah.
For anybody out of the loop, Karl Malone was a super famous basketball player in the 80s and 90s. He impregnated a 13-year-old girl, continued to play in the NBA. Nobody batted an eye. And if I remember correctly, that son went on to play in the NFL.
Yeah, there you go.
Almost verbatim. Wow.
Straight up, that incredible. God, that was so funny. Like, what's his number, 13? No, he impregnated a 13-year-old.
I don't know what would be more iconic if it stayed up, that or the black lesbian comment.
Definitely the black lesbian comment.
If you know, you know.
Yeah, that, no offense to
I
any
love
blacks. Or black lesbians, blacks are lesbians.
I don't like my brain was just on autopilot, and that was coming out.
That was so good.
That was such a good episode. 13 was a phenomenal episode.
Yeah.
4 hours of chaos. Just a shame it will most likely never see the light of day.
Honestly, I just gotta edit that part out, and I can put it back up.
But then you post an episode 27, 28, 29,
13. Yeah.
30,
Uh,
2.
Whenever we make the Patreon, we'll just put it on there, just unedited.
We'll put episode 2 on the Patreon first. Charge,
Yeah.
$20 or something to see it.
Yeah, it's a pay-per-view.
episode 2, man. The worst 3 hours of ever recorded in human history of any activity.
Yeah, it was bad. It was, because the first episode came in so intense with so many unintended things that episode 2 came around and we might even talked before show, and I was like, how do we top that? How do we make it better? And I was just like, I got it. Anti-Semitism, racism, misogyny, homophobia, just xenophobia, just every kind of bad
every
thing
kind
you
of
can
hate
think of.
imaginable.
Yeah, and yeah, that was something.
I mean, I wish so badly it could have got posted, because if I remember, there were some good topics in there, good conversations.
I'll also
And
put
just
the
you.
first and only episode of my last podcast with Gage on here, or not on here, on the Patreon, if we ever make that.
Okay. Okay, if we have a big enough audience for Patreon, I feel like once we hit like 10,000 or something,
Yeah, maybe
Patreon will be
1,000.
applicable. I mean, if we have 1,000, there might be like 5 or 6 who are willing to
Yeah,
actually
$20 a
contribute.
month for some extra content.
Yeah,
Why
sure.
not? Yeah, I mean, I think eventually we should do like the PKA tier list where like you got like $10 a month, you get 1 day early access to the podcast, plus you get an hour of PKN, which is it's not a pre-show, but it's just like an hour of like random chatting they do just like in the middle of the week, and yeah, I think that's it. And then at like $20 you get that plus I don't know, something else. Like you get like your comments get seen first, or I don't know, it's something kind of useless. But then if you pay $50 a month, which only like 40 or 50 people out of their like 1.4 million subscribers do, you get to actually just be friends with the host. You got a private
Wow.
Discord chat with them. You can hop on there. Kyle's usually playing some kind of game, Escape from Tarkov or something. You can just be like, hey Kyle, I haven't talked to you in a bit. You want me to hop on Tarkov? And you can, for $50 a month, play with Kyle.
Oh.
Uh,
I feel like we need to have like ours
Yeah.
capped out at $30 a month starting.
yeah, we're not
And
that
like the big
famous.
thing for that. I think the thing like even then maybe like 20, 20, 25. I feel like one of our things should be like hour long one-on-one chat with the host once a month.
Yeah.
We'll schedule it with you to work around it, but like at any time during the month, one-on-one 1 hour chat whenever we're not on camera.
That could get pretty busy pretty quick, though. And eventually it would have to move into like a group chat thing.
But I feel like starting off, that individuality thing would be pretty nice. That individuality,
Yeah.
whatever the word is.
We
No,
could
like,
have, we
that's
could have
what's
like
special.
2 different pricing options. Like $30 you get an hour
Group chat.
off camera with us.
Mhm.
$100 you can get an hour on the show.
Ooh.
Now, if you say anything too outlandish that we can't put in, we're just cutting you out. We're not refunding you. Sorry, bud. You ruined your chance. But as long
Like,
as
if you wanna
as
come
long
on
as
here-
you don't say anything worse than I say, which you probably won't, $100.
If you want to come in here like promote anything, just let us
Yeah.
know first.
Yeah, facts. If you got like a business you want to promote or like a channel, you come on here for $100 and be like, yo, my name's Swaggy McSmalldick and I run this YouTube channel about pirate ships. Go subscribe to me, and people can go watch your pirate ship content.
Arrgh.
Yeah.
We know a lot about piracy, don't we, Tommy Boy?
Oh yeah, I sailed the 7 seas regularly.
I sail the 7 seas to watch UFC and wrestling regularly. Watch
Yeah.
AEW pay-per-view.
If there's a single player game on PC, you best believe I'm not spending money on it.
If there's a UFC event, you best believe I'm not spending money on it. I'm not spending $80 for a 3.5 hour event.
Genuinely, the only time I buy games is sometimes on console if it's like a really good deal. I only buy games on sale on console, or like in the case of like Xbox, I'll save up like tons of those Game Pass points you get for doing absolutely nothing, and I'll save up like $20 worth and buy a game with those. If it's on PC though, the only reason I will ever buy a game is if for some reason you can like only mod a legit like Steam or Epic or GOG version or whatever, because then you actually have to have like a legit version and whatever mods you have installed check for like a Steam API file, and so many things actually have to like line up that you couldn't fake with a pirated copy. And believe me, I've tried. Some games will let you mod pirated copies, some games won't. So just in the case that you have to, and I really want to mod the game, if I can get a code for like $5 online, I'll get that.
What if it's like a small indie game?
Okay, that's the thing.
Development team's like 5
yeah.
or 10 people.
So, for instance, there's a game. It's called Blood and Bacon. It's made in the Left 4 Dead engine, and it's basically I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of a clone of Left 4 Dead in a sense, but instead of having, a giant map to run around in and a bunch of zombies, you're in this big bullpen with zombie bulls, and you have to shoot them, and then you get money, and you can like lead them into like a meat mixer thing, like a meat grinder, I meant to say, and you can like get extra money for doing that, and then you use that to buy more guns, and like it's just a really like crappy low quality indie game that's just so much fun to play, and it costs $1. So like, yeah, I've bought that game like 3 or 4 times now, and I don't care that I've spent $4 on it, because it's a fantastic game. Like it's worth that, little amount of money. So yeah, indie games, I always buy them, because like, if I want to play them, one, chances are it's not pirated, because pirates generally don't pirate indie games, just as a sort of respect thing. And they're usually priced cheap enough that like, yeah, I'll buy it, I don't care. It's worth it to, give them a little chunk of change for a nice game.
I already know GTA 6 is going to be the most pirated game in
For
history.
sure, yeah.
It's, like, imagine like how much revenue they're going to lose off of piracy or game share.
Imagine how much revenue they're going to make for making the game.
They're going to make their money back within the first like 2 days.
Yeah. If it wasn't for the fact that Xbox essentially killed itself with this generation, I would buy 2 copies, one for PlayStation, one for Xbox, but I'm sorry, Microsoft.
Is it coming out on?
Huh?
Is it coming out on PS4 and is it coming out PS4 and Xbox One, or is it like next gen exclusive or current gen exclusive? I should say.
Yeah, current gen only.
Oh, thank God. Thank God.
Yeah.
I love my PS4, but it's time to kill that generation.
Yeah, it's been almost 6 years since this gen came out. Like, as crazy as that is.
They're still making like NBA and WWE games for the last gen.
Yeah, the pandemic really fucked up game development though for like 2 years. Really development of everything. So like, typical console generations are 6 years, and we're like about to hit 6 years. So we should have already seen the next Xbox and the next PlayStation. But because we had that like 2-year buffer of like nothing happening, it's probably going to be an 8-year generation, and we're not going to hear anything about next gen till like late next year. So that's why we're like just starting to see games for this generation be good now, because they're like just getting around to making them and finishing them.
Yeah. Alright.
But
How long have you been recording for, Tommy Boy? Just curious.
Let's see. Long enough.
Oh, that's just like every question. We have?
Yeah, just barely.
You got anything else you want to say?
Yeah, I want to finish my thought really quick. That's why...
Okay, my bad.
It's alright. So that's why I think next-gen games are going to be a lot better. Because, well, one, this generation didn't really prioritize like graphics or gameplay or any sort of like noticeable upgrade. What it really focused on was loading times. If you notice, games from 360 gen, the PS4 gen, whatever, take like 5-10 minutes to load. I mean, I don't know if you remember GTA Online on like the 360 PS3.
Oh no.
Okay, it would genuinely take 20 or 30 minutes to get into an online game sometimes. Like, it was bad how long the loading times were for some games. And that's what this generation really focused on, was just making everything like fast, like instant. So I think next generation we're going to see a way bigger performance upgrade overall instead of just loading times. But that's just not what was focused on this generation. And that's also, the pandemic happened. We don't have any games that really take advantage of this hardware until about now, and the generation's almost over. But yeah, that's all I got to say.
Alright. Well, shout out Boat, shout out Larry, shout out Christy, shout out Tajikistan, shout out Sean, shout out Jalen, shout out Water, shout out KFC Australian Girl, shout out Australia in general, shout out KFC in general. Shout out to everything we typically shout out. Shout out Milk, shout out Water, shout out Dr. Pepper. Shout out our 13 subscribers. Now 13.
Yeah, big number.
With all that being said, remember to use your signal. Tip your waiter unless they suck. Also remember, Gaga is the creative director at Polaroid.
What the fuck does Gaga know about cameras?